What's up, everybody? Today we're going to be jumping into MPL Philippines Season 11, Week 2, Day 2. And I'm super excited to see all these amazing teams compete, 6 teams to be exact. And already getting started, we're going to jump straight into it. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Let's see what these teams have to bring to the tables. We're definitely taking some notes and getting prepared for the NACT spring season. For those that don't know, we are official caster on that, so super exciting times for NAMLBB. I'm over too many letters. See, right now I believe we're watching, I gotta see, I think it's TNC and RSG Philippines, I believe. So this will be the first time I've seen TNC compete. So this will be exciting. So looking at the band so far, Kaja, Natalia. And Natalia's a little surprising. The Joy, the 1-1. That's not anything really out of the ordinary. The 1-1's been kind of deadly. A lot of people take it out, especially when you don't have that Kaja in play. I like to put a Franco on it, but looks like they're just going to ban it all together, so not the worst option. Kadita. See, I'm always trying to gauge what the bans are going to be in the Philippines, and it's always a surprise, bro. Always a surprise. So I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect the Kadita, but yeah, Glue's still walking. Fredrin's still up. Yeah, see Wolf right on the money. Got D's in the building. Alexander, how you guys doing?
I think that those two will be the primary focus for RSG Philippines.
Yep, and to be able to do that, you gotta set up the Faramis. You have to make sure that the solution is not present, or at least you're ready for it. And we haven't really seen as clean of a solution to a glue. So
yeah, the Faramis is definitely a strong pick.
Whether you get the Fredrin or the Faramis, which F is it? Yeah, will it be Nats or will it be H2's hero? Because they have
I said just pick up the glue.
To not let loose inside of RSG. So
yeah, just pick the glue up.
How are they?
It's not really anything. I mean, they can put a. I mean, I would take Fred. I would still take Fred. I feel like the Fred's still a viable option. But we'll see. What would you guys pick in this situation?
Given TNC's performance in the past couple of weeks.
Fredrin or Glue, which will it be? Which tanky boy?
What's the trade?
Will be the choice now for RSG.
It's definitely a difficult one.
Hey, Fanny's open. Oh
yeah. Wow. Okay.
Just saying.
Fanny is open.
I like the Fanny better than what I. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It's a different F.
Keep it close. Keep it close.
I'm gonna go for the Fredrin. Smart option.
Glue Fanny.
I think it's the stronger pick.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Wolf. All right. We've been talking about how lactose intolerant TNC should be. That's not lactose intolerant at all. We rarely see Fanny open, so why not? Yeah. Take it. If you're TNC now, you might actually take it. You have Glue, you have Fanny.
There's still a Franco on the board. I don't know. If you pick a Fanny, I feel like you can get countered very easily right now.
I think your Fanny just makes a lot of sense here.
Oh.
Well, here you go. Kari and Farsa.
Yeah, the Fanny would have been a surprise. I wonder why they thought the Fanny would have been picked right there, though.
It's great versus the two heroes of
and then, hey, you pick a Fanny that early, you're going to get countered like crazy.
Like confirm it, or maybe even take the Farsa, the Fanny in this case, because it's also really good against both of these heroes.
Yeah. If not the Lapu Lapu, you put the Fredrin in the XP.
They can still pick the Fanny technically and put the Fredrin XP.
And then, you know, I'm thinking.
It's still a good option.
Is it time for Cram to go Esmeralda again? Because we've been talking about Esmeralda.
Oh, that'd be dope.
Yeah, we were talking about history back, how he actually used this back in.
So this is TNC versus RSG Philippines. I've seen RSG. They're pretty decent. H2O's good. E-Man really shines in the gold lane, though.
For this match. Now they take out the Beatrix and the Valentina for RSG.
Okay, so complete swing. Of course, the Valentina is going to have a great time.
So they're going to take Val. That's a good option because they have the Farza. Yeah. I was surprised they locked in the Farza with the Val being available.
We are going to stick with the tank meta. H2 has been amazing. Even through their losses, H2 was amazing with the Fredrin, so there's no reason...
Valentina is one of those heroes. Before Val came out, I feel like the game was a little easier in terms of drafting because you didn't have to worry about a hero that can literally steal every ultimate you have. It's like a pretty freaking broken hero, bro.
Go Martis now if you're TNC and just forego all of those assassins.
Yeah, since you needed a knock up or more CC for the side of RSG to take. Yep, right on point. Wolf called it. It's Mortis for the third pick of TNC.
0% win rate of Martis? Is this
Mortis,
is
it
this
works.
the board, or I'm pretty sure that at least for
It works. I mean, if you don't really have nothing else to slot there, I could see it being an option.
and RSG.
Personally, I probably would have slotted Grok. Actually, no, because I got the Val. I still probably would have slotted it. I don't know.
Now this is interesting. Yesterday I compared.
Nah, I wouldn't have given it to the Val.
To peanut butter.
It's
Alright?
okay.
It's a safe pick. It's an all right.
They can still take a Oh, no, Kadito is banned.
Right? But sometimes it's not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you want some.
I wonder if they're going to run the Rome.
Bolognese or jelly. You want some, right? Mart is perfectly since he's.
Are you describing Francis's?
You know what they could have did? They could have went Barats.
Because we can't have it. I mean, in our household, it's.
They could have went Barats and then locked in like a support to back him down. That'd have been great. That actually would have been something I wanted to see.
Spreads, but no, let's go back into the draft here. That's how my combo worked in the morning. There's the Ling taken out by TNC, so they understand that the Frederick might still be a flex. Yeah. Fellas, what's happening? There's the glue. I was gonna look for it. They need to take it out.
Oh, yeah, I forgot the glue was available.
So the glue is out of the conversation. Do you actually take out the Fanny this time, or maybe a?
Yeah, nobody's really prowling the glue like that. I mean, he's
I
okay.
think the Hayabusa is I would say a better.
Even though you don't have direct counter, I just feel like he's not as much of a threat as he used to be. I don't feel like anything changed with him, though.
No one can stop you from reaching both carry and Farsa.
That and the roamer isn't out there yet. So even if the Fanny does come out, you can last pick the Kufra.
Correct.
Last pick the Cho. RSG can't
It's
back
true.
pick both. Yeah.
Yu Zhang instead.
They're completely
That is a good point.
playing it safely. RSG and TNC banned out the U zone. Possible disengage or knock up for that Farsa. So they're trying to break things down for RSG. So what is up for this one against TNC?
Since the glue
What's
was
up, Theo?
there,
How you doing?
and
Melissa's low-key coming back
looking for,
in the NA meta.
perhaps
Yeah, she's pretty dominant, man. I'm a big fan of Melissa. Just as long as there's not much to get into her bubble, she's very crazy. She's more like mid to late game, but she's definitely a problem, bro.
Could be unleashed with Hanzo.
On this composition, though, I wouldn't pick her if I was RSG. I would have picked because RSG has a comp to go against her because Martis can go through her bubble.
maybe you last
Farza can go through her bubble.
TNC.
So I don't think it'd be the most optimal for them, but
Taking your XP lane already.
with if I was TNC, I could have picked it up possibly, yeah.
In fact,
I'm actually a big fan of Melissa, man.
you can still consider something like a Grok this time.
I want to start seeing people play more like Harith in the gold lane, though. That man's dominant, bro. He's really good. Brody's my top marksman right now, though. I would say he's probably the best marksman in the gold so far.
God, the big
I think he just
man,
dominates.
Give a big ultimate to the Valentina. Instead,
Ruby.
Ruby.
Yeah, this Ruby pick and also growing stats of this tank Ruby.
Oh, because they're expecting them to pick Lolita. Ah.
Take those three out of the equation.
Ah.
Mostly, or they're seeing potential here to surprise RSG in most of the time since.
Because Farza can run Purify if they run an Atlas. They can still run an Atlas.
Ruby pick we talked
They
about.
can run Ruby XP, too.
Answers the Fanny if it does come out.
Franco. I had the feeling the Franco was going to come.
Still not sure.
They're going to lock a Fanny. They're going to lock a jungle.
Is Nats playing the Fredrin or is gonna be going
I'm locking a jungle here.
It could be for H2.
I'm locking a jungle. I'm going
As we
assassin.
know, in a few seconds now, this will change things. But the Benedetta, okay. So it's XP lane Benedetta.
It works.
Likely.
Yeah.
They could have ran Fanny.
Okay, I'm considering the Paquito here for TNC. A great hero in the XP lane. Has a one-shot
Paquito?
potential versus the Beatrix.
Not a bad option.
Wins the battle versus Benedetta.
Can work.
Although it's not a meta pick now, it was buffed just recently.
Yeah.
So it could be a good answer here for TNC.
Or still the Lapu. There it is.
There it is, of course.
Keep it close.
close.
Interestingly enough, both the Filipino heroes were
I love that Lapu Lapu.
for TNC here. No surprises. No cheese.
Lapu versus Benny. This will be fun. Benny has better cutting potential. I'd rather be the Benedetta. To be honest with you.
For this match. All right, so we're off to a good start. Yep. Lactose.
All right, so looking at this draft so far,
Yeah.
I think it's a pretty good draft from both sides.
And now smart talent project.
I think both sides drafted that pretty smart.
It's only Chantel vote for TNC. Sees the fire and light for this match, while all of us gains or goes for.
Everybody's voting for RSG.
At some point in the game, a Paul will show up. You only have until the timer runs out. So be sure to get your eyes on the screen.
Smart Powers MPL Season 11.
Our Smart Power prediction. And also, don't forget to comment and use the hashtag SmartPowersMPLS11. And now, one lucky commenter will win a redeemable in-game code. Remember.
I wish we could see the XP Ruby more. I think that's why they're changing her
Let's see
how
this pulls through.
from fighter to tank fighter. Tank to fighter only. Oh, are they changing her? I didn't know they were changing her. That's news to me. Where'd you see that at?
Yeah. Order in chaos, remain unpredictable, break the momentum right away. First off, it's RSG versus TNC. Who will bounce back?
All right, here we go.
Signature pick for Light. Him and Ben Things from Season 9 were one of the more prolific Francos. Yeah, going back to the roots. Since Light knows how TNC probably moves back then, it was work. Osterforce, probably he knows some a bit of a change on what could happen in some strategies. Not just, even TNC. See? Light played for TNC.
Yeah, for sure. There's a lot of familiar faces from both teams. What I like about RSG, what RSG did in the first few seconds of the game is that they already expressed their attention. However, Saxa Jago securing that retribution onto the Lethal Wonder makes it so that he has a little bit of an XP advantage over the Fredrin.
Yeah, quick.
Well, if the Franco can get to the bottom and stop this carry, that'd be a nice game. I mean, the carry already popped his flicker.
H2O for RSG. Now,
Oh!
Okay.
All right, Light, chill out.
What? Light, what?
That's a classic.
Yeah.
I mean, he's doing it to reset buffs. Why not take one, right? He knows his timings, and this is gonna be massive for sure. As he
Yeah, Light's a pretty good roam.
extra gold that you get from the early game is great.
Can Nats get out of this? Sandwich
Oh, that was a triple petrified. You see that?
all the way around. Uses Cyclone Eye, Sword and 10 through.
That's nasty.
So quick. Not so
Nasty's pretty good. Pretty good XP.
I love how TNC completely secures borders on how they will amplify their
I guess TNC, but they got Krams, Saxa, Escalara, Ninja Killa, and Riku. I haven't really seen this team before.
threat against RSG. Now, first Turtles up. Who will get this one? A third of its life down. Look at H2, very low. Who's gonna retribution this? Sasha Jago takes it in. There's a pull. First blood drawn on the Cram. Sasha falls as well. Traded out by Riku on the light. Escalera very low. Riku, no ult, no skill.
Nice.
Down
There
goes
goes Nasty.
Nats gets a double.
Not stopping.
Riku
Can't get
still
the
very
third.
low. He can.
Oh!
MVP. Talking about taking
Nasty.
for a faster
That is crazy.
route. It's Nats having a 3-0 as fast as 3 minutes.
Yeah, super crucial.
This man's sitting at what? 3-0-1?
H2 was taken.
Godly.
Well, taken very low. He did not die, which is perfect for RSG, but they did not take the turtle.
That was a huge play, bro. Huge
After
play.
winning the turtle, you feel very confident because of those shields, and of course the positioning was there. Unfortunately, Nats was just way too brilliant for that. And the fact that Exhort actually has the ultimate up during that moment, and he dealt so much damage with the first and the second skill that allowed the RSG to defeat TNC easily in the first turtle fight.
Yeah, this is the pace. This is the pace that RSG wants to have against TNC. Meanwhile,
Oh.
there's a pull on the one. Sasha Jago gets bitten.
Oh, they're not going to be able to get the kill. Oh. Oh, no. Wait a minute.
Oh, H2.
Good stuff.
Gets the kill. That's one down for
This is
TNC.
why Franco's so important in the game. People sleep on him.
Pulls the trigger. Another pull by Light, and he walks away with his life.
Oh.
Here comes Cram with the flicker.
All right, Cram.
No way.
Eman,
Good peel.
cover fire helps H2 survive.
Yeah, that cover fire.
Secured
Saved him.
by the bullet. Nats and Eman right in securing that possible take against or trade against TNC. How's that for offensive defense?
Come on, E-Man. You know when he gets online, he doesn't stop. I don't know about Ninja Killer, though.
Escape the clutches of death.
We'll see.
As Crime actually jumped in the most perfect timing to save TNC for a while. They did gain a little bit of an economic advantage during that moment. They still are trailing by a lot. 1.3k at 4 minutes. That's a lot of gold that you're missing out on.
Light,
Exhort
H2O,
actually
E-Man.
prioritized the clock of destiny over the enchanted talisman. That's surprising to me, but let's see how it goes.
Oh, Escalera
Ooh.
hits us wide.
Oh, E-Man got it?
Down Escalera.
Ain't no way.
Riku.
It was like the last bullet to take down Escalar on that Ruby.
RSG, they're playing at their pace. So using these major objectives to lure TNC.
Yeah, RC is a pretty good team. I actually really think they're one of the better ones in my favor that I kind of root for.
Oh wow, H2 secures a turtle, ever growing this lead. 5 minutes in, 2.5k. This is lovely. Wolf, RSG, they're playing counterpunch.
Yeah, this is because of what Nats was able to do in the first few stages, and of course Eman's positioning. He saves his teammates. Imagine the marksman, the gold laner, being the one to save your team. Cover fire around the turtle area, and then of course this influence around the turtle pit.
Oh!
There's a pull on Escalera. Light confirms the kill. Saksha.
I think everybody had that same reaction right there. Golly!
H2 confirms it, and now
Light does not miss.
Whoa, the pull on the cram cancels it. Immune. They're still going. Spider
Can't save him.
forward. H2 shut down.
Ooh! X. Ooh! Did you see him dash out of that Asura's Wrath
TNC.
from Saksa? That was pretty godly.
Something. Well, RSG playing it with the
This is fire.
Run.
Oh! Oh! Nets! Yo! He ain't got no chill. Nah, he's dead.
Throws out those lights.
That man. Okay, that was a little greedy, bro.
Finally, the ninja kill of TNC gets the first kill.
Golly.
That is happening. RSG is playing the macro game, and they want to take this first tier to right in the mid, but Saksha.
Oh, there you go. He finally missed the hook.
To defend this.
Beautiful plays coming out from RSG. You saw the 4-1 try that they did as Nats was playing the long lane. Look at that jump. My God.
Oh my god.
Bloody hunt. Iron hooks on point. RSG.
They gotta watch Ninja though. Ninja's starting to
Dominating
find out
both
where they're not at,
and
and just
even
making the
those
most out of it.
steals right in the jungle. Another one. Points the dust.
Another one bites the dust.
Shotgun.
Woo!
To the face.
I love it.
Everyone's on point. RSG had a great sleep. They had a good night, reset, and now they're back. Yeah, it's all about a great breakfast for Light.
Man, I want to see if there will be a replay for that. My God, the combo of H2 just knocking up the target so that the hook will be on point. I think that H2 has fit perfectly well into this Pandamento system. Coming up from Coach Panda himself.
And they took the whole lane on the bottom side though. That's good.
Accepting him.
This man's crazy on the Franco.
Has been popping up this game.
Everybody's shining right now. Through the eyes of us. Right now, RSG with a gold lead of 4.5k gold lead. The name of your debut album, Through the Eyes of Us? Yep. I would take that every damn day. As Nats completely covering with a push from top to bottom, securely getting towards the defense of TNC. Say what you will about his one death, but Nats is playing an amazing game. Here's the conceal play.
Conceal play.
Spotted out. There's a pull in. Rico with a
That was a bounty. Mission accomplished. Was straight for E-Man. That was good. That's what I like. That's what I call synergy. Like teams that play like that can go far for sure.
That was a wonderful.
That was a well organized. That's called organized crime right there.
This is a shutdown. That's gonna be great. Escalera, despite being poked by one of the sniper shots, he kind of calculated. He by rule of what was that like when you try to diminish some of your choices, right? He knew where the sniper shot came from, and then he just flickered in. Good hits up play coming up from Escalera. That allowed TNC to actually snag the kill onto Eman, which was a great stop for TNC, much that they needed.
Yeah. The stop and how TNC sees silver lining in the midst of chaos against RSG team fighting composition. Yeah. They want to see the windows. They want to see the chances of taking up against XOR to even H2. Because at some point right now...
I really need to... I want to see somebody... Well, we're not going to see somebody play R-Lot in MPL, but I've been trying to get some good R-Lot builds.
And now 9 minutes in, about 5k ahead, RSG has stepped on the clutch. They switched it up. I think we're going to start to see them slow down here because they know that TNT is also playing with fire. If we see maybe one more of those, I'd say kill squad rotations from TNC, then maybe the tides might turn. And that's why RSG now is responding the way they are.
Yeah, a year ago you would say that RSG and TNC are the same level, and they also play the
Not
same.
looking like it now.
When we are
RSG is dominating them boys. He's got Host Class from E-Man now, so he's gonna have a lot more sustainability in these fights with this Beatrix too.
Ambush plays like this one.
Oh, here comes another conceal.
For one, Escalera still concealed. Now they're revealed. Look at the push control RSG's Light and Eman are employing. Lord here at half health. They're giving so much distraction right now for the Phoenix Army to take. Will they take this major objective? Will they take a pickoff?
Escalar, Ninja, Riku, Saksa, E-Man takes out Cram.
With the assistance of Light, takes out Cram. It's usually the Lapu-Lapu.
Oh! He hit the motor coils of Martis. Saksa barely got out of that.
Secured by RSG Slate. There's so much on the table for TNC to answer, but they're not leaving Saksa Jago alone, but RSG is on a roll with a push right on mid.
Man, if Krem is taken out early by instead of RSG, there's a lot of the team fight that TNC already have lost. The team fight integrity is just down the drain whenever there's no Krem in the building. The thing is, they are so dependent on this Lapu-Lapu to make the good jumps, and he's making great jumps. Don't get me wrong, but TNC are so dependent on this Lapu-Lapu.
Lapu-Lapu and this carry, they need the damage.
Bro, they better watch out for Light. Ooh. Yeah, E-Man gotta be careful on that Ruby. Escalar definitely hook him to the team if he's not careful.
Successful defense by TNC. What a jump. They need to disrupt RSG somehow, going back on their keys to victory. But
That's why I would have went the Grok. This Lapu's really not profiting much. He's 1-4-3.
Right now.
Had they had went Grok, they would have been able to overpressure Light on the Franco a lot easier, in my opinion.
Back to back. Those are the two deaths of Eman exclusively because of Escalera's jumps. And they need more of that. We talked about how they were so dependent on Cam. Maybe the other reliever is Escalera.
Yep, on a macro level, I think the answer to TNC's possible comeback is be more aggressive. Find the initiations. Because again, if it's Light who finds you, and they find Cram, even Cram, that's an XP laner, it's very chunky, this Lapu-Lapu, then it's all the more lost cause. So yeah, I think the comeback is gonna come off of Escalera. Potentials are still rising. They could even have a checklist if they go up against RSG. If Light gets hooked onto Cram, completely a good setup.
Oh, here he goes. Oh my God!
They find Cram and Escalera.
Ooh.
Crumbling down for TNC as RSG threatens the penetration in mid.
Did I just jinx TNC? Because I mentioned how instrumental Cram will be as well as Escalera.
And they took them both down.
Runners, the drivers of TNC, and they both get picked off by RSG. Now,
Some bad juju.
In 12 seconds, there's no playmaker for TNC.
When you're talking about the arms race, it's just so difficult to clap back as TNC, even with these turrets. As now RSG Slate takes down mid, they're going to threaten down bottom, and there's a team fight just waiting to happen. How do you go inside the defense of RSG right now? There's a lot of security. H2, Light, even Nats can easily dodge everybody's kill shots. Now, TNC is at the mercy of the defense of their base. If they will have a chance, probably they need to reach Eman or Nats. They need a pickoff to level things down. Plus, they get a...
It's very hard to find him, man. He's protected very well.
It's gonna be very...
E-Man's positioning is key to them winning this game. If he does overextend slightly, then Escalera needs to look out for that and try and hook him to the team. If he can get some good sets, they can turn this around. I mean, they have Ninja Killer. He is running the carry. The later this goes, the more core items in his hands, the more damage he's going to deal. And they didn't opt in on the Lolita to protect him. So trust in carry, trust in Escalera, and they can turn this around. You got to protect Escalera, though. Or not protect Escalera. They got to protect Ninja Killer to make this happen.
Look at this. This is the same bush control that Light and Eman employed about 5 minutes ago. Oh, checking that. No one home. If they stepped...
Now, see, this is where I would split push. And looking at Nats, he has that same plan. He's running the Benedetta. He does have more mobility. And
there's a call from TNC. Meanwhile, there's Nats up top pushing. Are they possible backline or
that was a back and seal. Very back and seal.
Control of the long lane by RSG. You saw how Lapu-Lapu needed to react, and he will take a lot of time. Then this was the signal for H2 to break down the alert to red 3 threshold. Does have a level advantage over Saksa Jago. Just perfect understanding of the macro game. Long lane play coming out from RSG.
Check out Exord with the feathered airstrike. They pull him in. H2 secures the Lord. Here's Escalera with an eye of offended. Riku with his own feathered airstrike.
That's tough.
Ninja Killer. It's a man down for TNC. Make that 2 double kill for Eman. Now Riku in trouble. Nats has a beat.
This game.
He's gonna get his man. Bites down. Takes him out.
Yes, game. They got 30-second timers.
So far, that's a trade. Cram gets another.
Godly.
Oh, and now it's just Escalera
He can't even clear on his own. Yeah, he's gone.
The tank, the rover for TNC. It's a wipeout. RSG Slate gonna finish this. Taken down 5 from the Phoenix Army. Knocking on the base, and that's clearly RSG Slate Philippines taking game number 1.
Shee!
Off the map.
Shee!
Saw how well they
Yeah, that was intense.
to win the macro.
I'm not gonna lie.
Not until the
Game 1 looking strong. RSG able to prevail over on TNC. Definitely having to watch out for them. They don't miss the beat when it comes to objectives, and I definitely see that's how they kind of climbed up over TNC. So TMC definitely needs to find a game plan, find a way to kind of disrupt E-Man from getting online, because when he gets online, that man does not miss, bro. Speaking of not missing, ladies and gentlemen, we've officially been asked to cast on the NACT spring season, so we will be an official caster for that as well, so definitely tune in. I'll show you guys the little flyer here in a second, but another amazing opportunity. Can't wait to kind of cast these teams getting ready for the spring season and see who makes it to the grand finals. And also, there's going to be a poll up for you guys to be able to vote which casters you want to see cast in the grand finals as well.
RSG's own efforts in employing their lessons yesterday, right? That Franco in the hands of light.
Yeah, they got dominated, bro.
That's usually
They got
the
dominated.
for Ruby, right? But with the range advantage that the Iron Hook has, and the, I'd say inevitable
So yeah,
the Flicker Bloody Hunt presents compared to the I'm Offended, which requires a couple more steps after to actually get some payoff. RSG has found
may
their
have to
own
put it
version,
up
their own
after
way
this.
Of, I guess breaking their opponent's momentum and not even letting them recover.
And the thing is, they helped each other. I think H2 even helped Light in landing those hooks. And
Bro, Light
obviously,
didn't miss a single hook.
Surely he lost the first turtle.
He didn't miss anything.
Blunder that you could say about H2.
All right, so we are going to move on to match 2, ladies and gentlemen. This is the week 2, day 1 for the MPL season 11 Philippines. And I got to say, right now, we're seeing one team kind of dominate over the other, and that is definitely RSG Philippines. And I'm actually a fan of them. They're pretty good. They're not my favorite, but they're one of them. Echo's still my favorite.
He used Hayabusa 3 times.
All right, so we're going to fix something momentarily, so if the stream goes crazy, we're still here. Promise. Just wait a split second. I'm going to fix this bit rate. All right, here we go. 40 seconds on the board. Let's see what happens. Let's make it happen, Captain.
Get the priority picks for the side of RSG, but now it's all about the gamut of how TNC would really want to have that first prio pick.
Gonna be weird.
Seeing the cards are being banned out. Nothing out of the ordinary. The 1-1 again. Typical.
Understand why it could be that case because you wanna snag it away from each
Up against RSG, but if you're going back, to the prio picks,
There we go.
what could TNC get?
We back, baby.
Go for the mid lane, the Valentina, or even a Joy. It's most
176.
in the XP lane. They've chosen
4KB.
in one of their matches, so could be a change for TNC to trade up against the gold lane of RSG.
Oh man, I can't imagine to be in a spot where Lift is at actually after losing 5 games straight.
Yeah.
And you know that it's working. It kind of feels like the way that they are approaching this is that
I don't know. I wonder if TNC can turn it around, but I really don't think so. Honestly, I just think they're just a better team, in my opinion. But we'll see.
It's working. They have tried it in scrims. It has been working. They have been winning some matches, but to be in the stage to see it lose, it's gonna be
tough.
For Lift.
In our time working together, there have been countless nights wherein he would just sit over his computer and just like, Coach, why is it not working? What are we doing wrong? And we would run by it over and over again. The scrims would be all right, but again, this is exactly the same situation. I know what it's like. Yeah, these are the unsung heroes of this match. The coaches, Coach Lift, Coach Panda, Coach Scholar now. It's all about translating those exercises into a winning formula. But the struggle is, right now, since their first pick, who are they prioritizing? Again, we're still waiting on what's going to happen. So probably, since RSG banned out the Joy, they're limiting down the options of...
What do they have in a technical difficulty? Why do they not have the draft up?
That TNC might have to pick up in game 2 to even think of getting to game 3. Make sure Cram has a winning matchup against C.
This is weird.
None other than Fredrin. Okay. Is this the first?
Maybe somebody lagged out of the game.
100% pick rate for Fredrin? Is that what we saw?
Reliable. He's so strong.
Yeah.
Every time Fredrin's available, you got to pick him up. He's a high value target.
Is it actually?
High value target.
Given that their other lineup is so assassin reliant, this makes sense.
Okay. Well, same lineup, trying a different route, trying a different front, but well, this might work. They're squeezing out the H2's heroes.
I like this gambit. With this Fredrin pick, they did not just, again, have H2 get a gut check. It's like, what else? What other heroes do you have? They're also threatening RSG, saying, Coach Panda, Coach Theo, I dare you to pick the Faramis and the Glue now. If you don't pick either, we'll get the other.
Yeah.
Will they get both? Will they get both, though?
No, they don't get
Bars in the Cho.
Farsa and Cho.
Cho priority pick.
Cho this early.
Could they repeat the Cho jungler?
This will be interesting.
I guess the teams right now are really really loving this.
I actually thought about picking Cho early in the draft, but I didn't know how well it would work, so I guess we'll see.
It's an I really like that combo. It's so
Alright, they
good.
just focus at Lapu too much. We're gonna see Esme.
Gonna be a great draft for TNC.
Esmeralda time.
Really just the 3 opening picks. Lapu Lapu counters the Farsa. Lapu Lapu should be the one to counter the Faramis as well. At least
You don't really need to pull Esme out here though.
It's great.
Like, you pull out Esme, you're giving the Cho a harder time on the Faramis, I feel.
You pop the ultimate on Faramis, the Praetor's Wrath will be used by Cram and sorry, not Cram, but
I don't know.
whoever is using it.
I think in this situation,
Bring back to life so much because you're
Uh,
already in your fake shit.
yeah.
Talking
I wouldn't
about
pick the
Cho's,
Esme.
That's TNC making their own checklist. Now, Melissa
I love it.
Melissa's not bad.
Great answer.
used before by Eman, so it's the marksman priority of RSG. Now,
Why not
it's
the Brody,
plan
though?
Of RSG to level
I think
out
Brody would have been a better answer.
So, what could be open? What could be stopped here?
RSG is going to start blocking out marksman.
I
We're
think they
gonna-
should ban Diggy.
They have to. Take out Brody.
Wait. Actually, yeah. There's still no roamer for TNC.
Mm-hmm.
Should they ban the Natalia too?
Natalia and Diggy, I think. I think
Bro, we've been seeing people ban out Hanzo.
You don't wanna,
You never know what's going to happen in MPL.
although with the Melissa, perhaps they're not that
RSG
great.
Philippines current MSC
The
champs.
bush.
Yeah.
Oh, were they? They were the MSC champs from last year?
Instead, they ban out the claw.
I didn't know that.
Releasing
It's good to know.
here
Appreciate that, Walk Walk.
for
Walk Walk.
TNC. They have chosen
Walk Walk.
a different
What?
one. Claude in 2 of their games. Well, Harith could be used by TNC once again.
Yeah,
Ninja
They got an interesting drafting style.
not bad at all.
It's definitely not something I could have probably predicted.
Since this Joe could either be a flexor because in RSG the always land is in 3rd pick.
Yeah.
So I'm probably thinking that this could be a jungler Cho.
As
So me?
much as I'd like to think that's possible, I don't think it's likely.
Yeah.
I hope so.
We'll see.
Nah, it's not going to be one.
To ban out junglers now, right?
Yeah.
Martis perhaps? Oh, Yuzong will be the ban instead.
Okay.
Come on, ban Diggy or Natalia, RSG.
Wait, why would they ban Diggy?
Make total sense
There
of
you
this from
go.
RSG. So Natalia is not going to be
Due
showing up here.
diligence.
They know.
So they could put Cho in the XP?
This is due diligence coming up from RSG.
Take Atlas?
Are you considering banning out the Benedetta now if you are TNC? I think that was very scary, very something.
Who is that? The
See?
coach?
Look at that. Paying tribute to one of, well, the best Natalias using the word Baloyski.
Just in time.
Championship Natalia.
You gotta be careful. You never know what somebody's about to show on that phone.
Okay.
Huge respects for some of the teams who look up to Baloyski using that Natalia. So leveling out the field, there's no surprises. Disruption from TNC. Now, the jungler could be the last ban of TNC. Who would it be?
Oh, the
Esmeralda.
The Cram specialty.
Yep. One of the few heroes in the XP lane that have a great matchup against the Lapu Lapu. So
That's
again,
right.
it's clear they want Cram to have a great game.
That's
Yep.
right. Okay. I think you go Benedetta still for if you're RSG.
Still a safe pick, yeah?
Still very
I don't know. I'm not really worried about the Lapu, bro.
Why not
Very
use it again?
comfortable pick. You saw that in the previous game.
I
Decent
guess he can
versus,
rush in and do a lot, though.
Versus Faramis lineups.
Yep.
That's me being taken out.
Straight through.
It's an answer because, I mean,
The, Electo
they are going to put the... They could use the Cho. I mean, they could still put the Cho in the XP, though.
Completely dodging 3
They could still take Atlas.
burst downs from Lapu Lapu. So
Oh,
I hear
Edith.
Edith.
Whoa.
RSG, so
Wow.
Why?
Different.
also pretty good and likely to be in the XP lane.
XP lane, okay.
This is RC saying, "Hey, I dare to."
Yeah, I don't know about that.
They is so good against all the heroes of RC.
Right now, so many dashes, so many escapes. Yeah. Pick it if you're a TNC.
That's right. You out DOT the Farsa with your bombs.
Yep.
and you
Yeah.
save yourself from the
They have an
inevitable
okay
of
frontline
a
presence. They
miss,
could pull it
and
off.
you just time out what the Melissa
Oh,
does.
the Grok.
Ooh,
Grok
okay.
is also good.
That's
You
a
can
Grok
cancel
roll.
the
Yeah.
Farsa.
Knock up in the push, and they secure their goal lane. Beatrix. So this is a good lineup for TNC right now.
Okay, how about
Interesting.
This? What if this Edith is actually going to go for the jungle?
Interesting.
What if that happens?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
If they
it's
do
not.
that,
So Coach Lift is TNC's
So it's,
coach. Okay.
okay.
Oh.
I was so excited for that, but yeah, stand corrected. H2 is gonna be the jungle with the
Yeah,
Barretts.
it's utility H2 era, and again with the one thing that's missing here, as what we're used to seeing from the likes of Blacks International, you need something to help speed up the Barats.
Yeah.
They don't have that, but maybe they'll.
Demon
put it in a
Kite
box.
and Aqua not playing. Oh, they're on RSG.
At RSG, right? They're
I don't think I've seen them before.
There's really no real
This is the
damage
normal
that
5 I
they
see.
can actually take.
At least since I've been watching.
Think about it. I'm sure that if they overload, yeah, sure, yeah. But when it comes to like outright battle,
They can burst them.
yeah.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. TNC up against RSG Philippines. RSG Philippines did take game 1, so they do have the momentum in their favor, and they also have a possible match point for the sweep. Definitely having their backs against the wall. We're going to have to see how TNC responds.
Yeah, it's clear where their damage is coming from, so at least there's that.
Yeah.
RSG's lineup is honest, so this is their way to try to confirm the sweep. I don't know if TNC is going to read through that and try to break it through.
Could be a different strategy for TNC. Let's look for another discovery if the Phoenix Army could actually rise in this game number 2. It's all about momentum they can set up, but how will RSG use this Barretts could mean business for the Raiders.
Okay.
Here we go.
Gonna be Nats on the XP lane. Edith rocking the tenacity.
Yep.
Before, I mean, a
Oh.
would have been like,
Okay.
Huh?
Did
Yeah.
yeah, he used it.
Flicker battle.
He used it.
Yep.
Okay.
Wait, they both used it?
So, no
Yeah, they
flicker
did.
For Nats, no combo surprises. So early game could be used by TNC for this window. But so far, do you want to secure this Little Wanderer?
Oh man, Saksha. Maybe 2 or 3 seconds too late to that little wanderer.
Yeah.
Power
Too
of the
far gone.
Barretts. So quick.
I feel like the Melissa's going to have an easier time with that Beatrix on the bottom side.
How have we confirmed that Barretts actually appears to be walking slow, but he's fast? It's just because the steps are taking too long, but
has
he's
bigger
big
strides.
steps.
Yeah,
Yes,
big
bigger
steps,
strides,
longer
yes.
steps.
That's canon, right?
Confirmed. Yes.
Confirmed. All
Okay.
right.
And just to be clear, Barats is a little dude on top.
Alright,
So
yeah.
it's more correct to say Detna
Yeah,
has
alright,
big
okay.
strides.
Yeah, that's Detna on.
So we don't know how
Dinosaur, yeah.
fast the Barretts can walk, right? We don't know that.
Because he doesn't walk.
Because he
yes.
doesn't
He rides that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Detna is the
Detna is the
big
dinosaur.
strides. Slow guy, but big strides.
Correct.
Barats is the little guy
Possible ways
on
to
top of him. Oh, I didn't even know that, bro.
Barretts and Detna. Can we change his name? I don't know if it can be, but
Bro, they should make Detna a hero.
big changes. But now it's the top.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Who wants RSG to lure in TNC while they have the turtle started by Saxa Jago.
All right, that's Saksha pushing away H2. Bravest fighter by Cram and the tail end of that.
Demon Kai's better than Kyrie? Sheesh, you serious? You think so?
Oh!
Kyrie's like the best, bro. I put Kyrie almost above Carl Teasy. I would say above Carl Teasy.
Is slipping right through his fingers. RSG confirms the first turtle.
Talking about calculated retribution, H2O did not.
Like
need to
Sky
be
King,
upfront.
right?
I just have a big dance.
I don't ever hear much praise about Demon Kite. That's insane.
That's how they wanted to guard that part. Retribution, but now TNC would struggle to get more possible trade on the jungle.
Oh. My goodness, that was another clutch by H2. I mean, sure, but then again, you know, in game number 1, it was Saxa who won the first turtle battle with the retri, you know, the even retri battle. So I guess it's 1-1 for them. But across all the series that H2 has played, it's been proving to be a great retri user,
Yeah,
and that's
mastery.
being a good retri user in the Philippines. That says a lot, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of competition out there.
You
Yeah.
can change his hero pool, but he will still play the same way. And again, it's the same principle as a core player switching up to a roam. Like, some of those skills carry over.
Yeah.
Experience.
Oh, he didn't build Cursed Helmet? He didn't build Molten Essence?
Four-man catches H2, speaking the devil. John Paul gets some backup in Exhort. Gets the num-num, but gets cancelled just the same. Flicker away, and the wings by wings. Exhort survives. Nonetheless, TNC draws first blood.
Looks like information is on to the start of the Phoenix Army to give formation. Now, this is one thing that RSG could lack for. The visual. Since we see Light aiding the gold lane.
Can't make it. Don't force it, Escalar.
Chance for TNC to go
Can't take that.
because we were looking for the chance on how
Can't
this
take
lineup
that.
would actually work. They need damage heading to mid to late game.
Okay. So now this is gonna be an even game, especially because of that kill, and I think that this is great for TNC, especially because they are rocking this mid-game based lineup, especially with this Beatrix. Although you can say that Beatrix has greater late game compared to the Melissa, just because of the natural scaling, but both of these compositions, if you collide them together, they're great at mid game.
TNC does have the advantage. Ooh.
Escalera.
Oh!
H2 right in the middle.
Escalera stole that too.
With a better airstrike, Light very low. Cram taken out. H2 gets the kill. Traded out Ninja Killer. Escalera as well. 2 for 1 so far. The exchange rate. Now Exhort drop in the bombs, and Eman helps secure a kill for Nats. 3 for 1. Plus that turtle trade. I'd call it even, but RSG walks away with more bodies.
Yeah. TNC just winning the turtle battle. It wasn't a retribution, but Escalera secures it. At least they do get the extra gold from that. But RSG, they gave a lot of kills to a lot of assists to Eman. 3 assists in that singular fight. If you think about it on face value, TNC should not be like worried about that. But if you look at it deeper, the fact that you're giving a lot of gold, extra gold to Eman at this point, that's gonna be a scary thought. In fact, he is a little bit ahead.
Yeah, Amon, I always say you got to shut him down, man.
Yeah, I can see it.
If we talk about a scaling possible nightmare for TNC.
He's up by like 600. That's actually a pretty big difference. He already got a core item. He already has the Corrosion Strike. Or Corrosion Scythe. There's so many skills that are like same name as items. Corrosion Scythe, but then Brody has Corrosive Strike.
We've yet to see actually both Killa and Eman.
What is this?
Parts of team fights. We haven't really seen them, put the pedal to the metal. And as Wolf mentioned, this is a very mid-game centric lineup for TNC. So expect that power spike to happen closer to the first Lord or the last turtle, and then for RSG to.
I'm just wondering why H2O. I thought you built the Molten Essence on the Barats, but I guess not.
Later on.
Okay, so we can see now that
When best rookie and then second season crowned as MPL Philippines champs, then MS also. Oh, Demon Kite did that, huh? Best rookie, and then second season crowned as MPL Philippines champs, then MSC champs. Oh, so he's got a little bit of rewards on his side. I wish I would have seen him today. Where's he at? Is he like subbed out for all of MPL, or is he coming back? Is he on a different team now? What's the deal with Demon Kite?
You
Definitely piqued my curiosity.
For all of the team, and RSG can use that to their advantage.
It's a building momentum that TNC could prevent or go up against.
Oh, look at this pull by Saksha. He sees that H2 is a level
corner.
ahead. H2's retribution, as always, is more effective, more efficient. And there's a pull, and there's a kill on Escalera. With the close altar, Nas goes down. Exor already used the first strike. Turtle secured by H2. Shields on RSG, Slate's members. And here comes Light. They want more Eman with the muddles, dealing a lot of damage to TNC. Oh, that's just but a teaser of what this Melissa might look like in the late game.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
The DHS already available. He looks very scary. But then again, Ninja Killer, the killer.
You killer, oh, oh, oh.
Shabby for himself. Did manage to land special hits during the last turtle fight. Unfortunately, H2 was able to secure the turtle, not in the favor of TNC.
And he didn't have that big stacks.
Yeah.
He's a small Barrett.
Oh, you're not sure? Yeah, I wonder where he went.
Okay, keep damaging. Okay, retribution. But now, this completely shows them that TNC is lacking damage. Look at that. Cram taking the bleeding HP bars up against Nats.
That's already great damage spread.
I want to see how this show kind of plays into this.
Having overload of physical damage from both H2 and Eman, with Eman, having the big.
Is he going tank build show, right?
Farsa as spokes, but when it comes to like,
Yeah, he is.
go for the kill kind of
Show roll.
damage in terms of magic. That's
Nats just body and cram.
Tanky he was, right? The way that he times his ultimate usage and
So
targeting
Edith's a
the
good counter for the Lapu.
Cram will have a problem. What will I itemize for? Against physical or against magic? So far, he's doing against physical. That's why Nats actually tears him down.
Oh, and that makes a huge difference come the late game, wherein we compared how Ninja Kill on the Matrix might gun Eman as a, I'd say, auto attack hero.
Yeah.
I love the way you cast. I hope you'll be one to represent North American M5. I hope so too, man. I really appreciate that. So I did get selected as a caster for NACT, so our qualifiers for MSC and also our qualifiers for M5. I am going to be a caster for that. So I am an NA caster for Moonton. So that's step one accomplished. But step two is we got to do a really good job casting during the NACT seasons. And then it's up to the community to vote who they want to see cast the semifinals. So hopefully I get some votes there. And then after that, Moonton will vote who they want to cast in the grand finals in person for the NACT qualifiers for MSC. And I'm hoping to make that. I'm hoping to land that. I've been putting in a lot of work, a lot of time. And I've been out, dude. I just be casting like upstairs. I'll cast everything, man, trying to perfect the craft because I want to be able to put on the best show and paint the perfect picture, you know. And then they might be allowing one of us casters to go to MSC, which would be super dope. I'm really wanting to land that too.
He used the wild charge and it was perfect. They got two. Light when he kicked Riku. That was probably the right target.
I don't know how that'll work though. I don't know if I'll be able to do it. I hope I can. If they recommend me, then I'll definitely jump on board with it. But MSC will require, I don't know if they'll take an NA caster because that requires you to like quit your job because you'll be there for I don't know how long MSC is. A few weeks, right?
And a wild charge to help secure the kill. Ninja Killer taking down H2, but it might be too little, too late. RSG Slate has the Lord. It's marching up top, and so far the map is looking red. TNC is yet to make a dent on RSG as per major objectives.
How will you be able to dodge or even soak up damage from RSG right now, who's on complete gone mad? Completely with a push. And now they wanted to take
I know you can. Step by step, you'll get there. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, that's how I look at it too. Just accomplishing many little steps eventually will add to a great leap, you know. So I'm trying to add them all up at the end of the year, take that great leap, and hopefully be able to cast an M5. So
Good news, Riku still confirms it, but bad news, TNC loses a tier 2 up top.
My God.
I've been working on it though. We upgraded the camera, so get a little bit more of a clearer picture, and we upgraded the microphone a little bit, so hopefully the audio sounds good. I've been prepping. I'm trying to be able to put on the best show in the NACT spring season. So energy checked off, caster knowledge checked off. I want to learn a little bit more about the teams. So hopefully there'll be some news on the team soon. I've been looking at like Start GG to see the teams in North America like who are going to be NACT. Where are you located, Wack? Are you you're NA or are you Philippines, Indonesia?
No matter who takes it, it could be the retribution from H2 or the
NA's been growing though like crazy, honestly. It's been insane how much it's grown. I've been building my YouTube up as well outside of my Facebook because primarily I stream on Facebook, but recently I've been making exclusive content for MPL Indonesia and MPL Philippines strictly on my YouTube channel. So this is like an exclusive live stream. I got a new schedule coming out soon to be able to kind of divvy out like playing the game and also casting, and then we also got the MLSA, which we cast in too. So, oh, here we go. All right, so yeah, this is just a better team. Their synergy is just beats them by a mile. I feel. I feel like their draft is okay though. I feel like a team like Echo would smoke them in drafting. I don't think they're top tier drafters, RSG. I think they're good. They got the synergy. Their heads are in the right place, but I think they lack a little bit in the draft. And I think a team like Echo will beat them there. And a team like Blacklist. But in terms of micro and macro, they definitely have it. But I mean, part of it is the draft. So confused on why Barrett's didn't build Molten Essence though. I thought that was a standard item for Barrett's. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought it was though.
To echo what Leo have said, this is H2 just blended in. he understood that when he went to RSG, it will not be an H2 team. It will be like an Eman team.
Yeah.
He fit in so well for RSG, looking so good. He's carrying his own weight even when he's dying a lot. He makes sure that the Lord is in their favor. Now, what will RSG do now that H2 is not alive?
TNC definitely has their backs against the wall, but wait a minute. Can still play by Escalar. It's not going to lead to anything. And now with the Lord at about 25% HP, it looks like RSG still has the stronger presence in the Lord pit. But look at Ninja in the back line. Does have Nimaru out. It's going to go ahead and hit that passion for some Kono damage. And they're still able to get it. That's crazy. They just couldn't find a way in. H2O, that Barats. Wow. Ninja's got to run too. Ooh. Oh, no, you might be able to get him. Oh, no. Dang. That was good. H2O was cutting it close right there. He has a Guardian helmet? Yeah, he does.
That was the box strategy at its finest.
Oh, wait, he doesn't have to go back.
How?
Oh my god!
Exhort the burst from this Farsa. They hit critical mass.
He just shut down Ninja. Wow, they might be able to close this out.
They're pushing them down onto the knees. H2O. How?
They might actually be able to close this out because Ninja died.
Have a chance up against the damage, right? It's a 6K gold lead.
Yeah, nah, it's high risk, high reward. They might as well just pull off and wait for a pickoff.
Eman, that's the term. Leo just mentioned it perfectly. Critical mass. Eman is just so farmed. Our H2 is max level. Does have all of the tankiness that he needs in this game.
Here we go.
He hasn't upgraded yet. Is his molten essence, but
Oh, they're going for these inhibitors. They're not wasting no time.
it's very beefy.
They're trying.
With an early release of the feathered airstrike.
Oh, that's what they wanted. They wanted Cram to rush out like that. Cho was waiting for that. Ooh. His lop was pretty nasty, though.
Despite the freeze attempt, doesn't get it. They're outgunned. They're outmanned. Riku goes down as well. Escalera just holding on for dear life. Here comes Riku. He's back off of the passive. He's trying to use the Ghost Bursters. Light still has an immortality. Ninja Killer just firing away. Holding on. Desperate measures. RSG Slate walk away.
Ooh.
There's no minions.
If he had a little bit more range, he could have killed Exort right there.
Your security defense. I'm on my own, but I have damage to dish out.
12 seconds for Escalera, 10 for Saxa, and 4 for Cram. Defend the ball.
Here comes Light. Way the dragon.
Wow.
On to Riku. Timed out that Purify. Here comes the backup.
That's game.
Jago, but it might be too late. They have immortality.
I think that's game.
Exhort falls as well. There's a wild charge. Thou shalt not take my base.
So the Edith versus the Lapu.
The Praiser's Wrath popping the immortality. Oh, H2 might fall here. Sasha takes him down. Eman, the shutdown by TNC. Sasha
They did get
gets
greedy.
up. 3 down.
They got greedy.
TNC still breathing.
TNC holding in for dear
Yeah, they got to. They're about to get
They're
swept.
not giving up just yet, and just by the appeal and damage, this is the late game power spike of the Phoenix Army.
RSG really felt blood and smelled blood during that moment. They thought they could end it, but we did mention, right, defendable. That was the key for TNC. That word does not exist. I don't know if it actually exists.
We can make it
Defend
exist.
it now exists.
Yeah.
We said that the base was defendable for TNC, and RSG still took the battle, and that's the reason why they will lose this Lord number 2, number 3.
Yep.
What a big blunder from RSG. Still, they have the lead, but TNC now has a fighting chance.
If I were in the shoes of RSG Slate, I would not have done it any other way, man. If you were ahead by that much,
Yeah, they basically just stepped in their house with no shoes on, man. They had the advantage. They knew it. They wanted to take the fight.
I would completely risk it, but the comeback.
You don't think H2O was a good fit on RSG?
Just by Cram being
Who do you
back
think would be a
alive
better fit?
saves so much time and weight.
You must be missing Demon Kite, huh?
Escalera and Cram
I'm assuming
in the defense.
well, H2O's an assassin player too, though, right? So,
RSG at possibly their weakest in the past 10 minutes.
so would you prefer more assassins?
We've never seen this before in game 2.
It's on about the duo Escamera. Escalera. The knock up, the pushback. I'm trying.
We'll allow it.
Try. Okay.
Yeah.
Allow it.
But this game's so much comeback potential.
Yeah.
For TNC, and they're going all over the map, but they need to get that push on the mid.
They didn't run a
They still
support. I
need
thought they would
to
have
keep
paired a
it down
support
to
with the
fight.
Barats.
Not out of the woods yet. RSG's gonna make quick work of this. I'd say it's a Luminous Lord. Yeah, I don't think this has evolved quite yet. So this next Lord coming in about 2 minutes should be the difference changer. Look at Light. Oh, he's out. Ninja Killer, and he's the one who gets killed. But a clutch called Alter, but it's too late. The firepower from Exhort. And
Oh,
Evan
Ninja
is
Killer's
just
dead. That's game.
barreling away. Rapid
That's
fire,
game.
throwing
Look
out
at E-Man.
those nails. It's 4-man down for TNC. And
As
that
soon as
second
Ninja
win,
falls,
that second
it's pretty
fire
much
was
GG's. You gotta have your marksman.
It's just Riku left. 30 seconds to the
Positioning
next
is
one.
everything.
Comes and all 5 members of
Well,
RSG
that's a
Stage
sweep.
Oh, there
walking
goes it.
in like they own the place.
Light with the ambush play, and TNC is not rising for the second game, and RSG with the sweep.
That was good. I am actually becoming a fan of RSG. I'm not gonna lie. They're pretty solid. Demon Kite's Assassin God 2. I wonder what happened to him. I'm gonna have to look it up.
That's the only time. But
They were over aggressive, but they were able to make it work. I don't agree with the over aggressive tactic, but it still worked in their favor.
Get to that backline and just pick off the most important hero for TNC, Ninja Killer, being picked off. He survived for a little bit because of the Faramis ultimate, but eventually Eman was there. He popped the ultimate, locked down 2 of the members and pinned them down. Gave his life back because of the Haskell's that he purchased last. And with the Athena shield, he wasn't bursted down.
So
by
this is the
Faramis,
the caster's desk for
Eventually,
NACT North America. So this is super exciting. I'm glad to be able to be a part of this.
Apart from that big
Move the
bumper from
old one off of
RSG,
here.
Everything was just going in their favor.
That was the close chance of how TNC.
Yeah, all these
ran back
amazing
into game number 3.
casters and streamers make up the desk, and I'm blessed to be a part of this. It's gonna be caster duo, so I'll be casting alongside Eunice, my dynamic duo, and hopefully we get voted by the community to be able to cast inside of the semifinals, and then it's up to Moontime for who they want to cast in the grand finals. But it's up to everybody watching the stream to kind of place who they would like to see. Which of these 3 pairs, Ben, Private, or me and Eunice, or me or Deku and Trex, which pair would they like to see cast the semifinals? And I'm telling you, I'm gonna be casting my butt off, and I know Eunice has been practicing as well, so it's exciting times for NA. But there's some good competition. I mean, Trex is an amazing caster. You've seen him in the M series. Coach Deku, he's been casting alongside myself in the MLSA. You got Private Dancer. He was in the regional for NACT last year. And then you also got Ben, who's been casting in NACT last year as well. And he's casted in the NASL from time to time with Private and Trex. So there's some amazing talent on the desk regardless, and I'm just happy to be a part of it.
Get the Faramis eventually, as well as the Lapu-Lapu was a great opening pick for TNC. The answer was simple.
But back to the game, TNC gets the sweep.
With the Faramis, with Frederick in the front lines.
Back to the action, baby. Back to the action.
Isn't that Kadita roam? It is going to go in the hands here of Sanji. He plays it in the mid lane, and then you're trying to not give all those options for Yaoi as well, but still, we've seen him actually pull out some surprises.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of surprises, I am not sure if Coach Bluffsy is brewing something.
This is what I want to see. Echo versus Onyx Philippines. Onyx Philippines came in second place for M3. But they had Kyrie on that team though.
Yeah.
So, and then Kyrie went to Onyx Indonesia, right? So they don't have Kyrie no more. I believe Kyrie used to be on this team. Correct me if I'm wrong. Where can you vote? Well, there's a couple places you can pre-vote, but voting's not officially up yet. But there is a YouTube post where you can drop your support for who you would like to see. That would be here. I'll share the link for you.
If it's not gonna be the Valier, what if Echo might actually bring out a Jawhead later on? Something that can have some really strong burst.
Boom, bada boom. Look, you stepped in the whom.
And if not that, Franco's still open.
Well, yeah, and that could be an answer for Echo.
Hey, when did they release it? They've been posting a lot.
Weird and wild?
Yeah.
I love weird.
Has it been that long already?
Johnson Canada how they did it back in season 9.
Hey, yo, that is weird and wild, and I'm all for it.
Yeah.
No, what the hell? We're not going back. There was a time.
What did you just
Like,
say?
no more Kadena Johnson, please. But now we're not going to be begging for it to come back here. As much as OSX wants it to be weird and wild, we don't want it.
I don't know why I can't. I don't think I can click in on it no more. Did they take the comments off?
They pick up the Ruby. It turns off the idea of the Jawhead just a little
They
bit.
might have
Most
took the
importantly,
comments off
turns
for it.
the idea potentially of picking
Yeah, they
up
did.
Lucian in the mid lane and making the Kadita
Wonder
go
why.
home. So these are all potential options that Echo could go for. But with the picks right now, especially the
That's
Ruby
something you
and
normally
Kai,
see.
Echo
But
would have to play their cards
there'll be another post in the future to be able to vote.
draft of Onyx
I don't know why
very
they
strong.
took the
Whenever
comments
this
off of this
releases,
one.
it's
Oh, no,
just
they didn't. They
handmade
didn't. They
and
didn't.
tailored for their gold lane pick.
Here we go.
Well, seems like Coach
Here we
Shearer
go.
is
Okay.
getting ready for a showdown up against the world champs, Benny Cutie.
I was about to say, that's kind of weird.
Take the Melissa.
Melissa has been. I feel like this is.
So you can vote here at this link that I just posted.
Okay. I have
Just say who you'd like to see in ACT spring season semifinals and grand finals, and then also M5.
We're gonna get to see some anime.
Yeah.
Here.
Every vote counts.
Oh, that's two of the skins.
That's
Yes.
the skins.
Two of the JJK collab skins.
All
Yes.
we needed was the Xavier.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Valentina. I was
Yeah.
expecting too much, but is this going to be on the hands of Carl TZ?
That's what I was wondering. What do you think, Renmar?
I think it's going to be a mid lane Julian with a roam Kadita for Yawi. And Carl TZ will still get the Fredrin in the jungle because they're probably going to be up against an Akai in the jungle, so you're going to need to match the tankiness. However, if they
You're welcome, man.
decide to switch it up
Appreciate you
and
as well being here
also,
today.
Julian will go to the jungle, it might actually be okay because
I gotta watch all matches in MPL, man. You gotta be in tune with what's going on around the world, you know? What was that? That's why I said you gotta be careful on what you show on the camera. Some of the people be showing some crazy things on the phone.
Will Onyx have enough peel at the same time is their biggest question.
Yeah, this is one thing. Oh, there's no surprise that our smart talent predictions all leans to the Orcas and, well, Echo as you hear the drums beat in our microphones. That is our smart power prediction. So watch out for the moment that it pops out because at some point in the game, a Paul will show up and we'll have until the timer until it runs out. So comment down your prediction with the hashtag SmartPowersMPLS11.
There's definitely more than 5 people behind us.
Yeah.
I know.
And the drums there too. Hey, for me, this is the first time since this is my first week back that I'm hearing these drums, you know, and it was. I was actually talking to Manjean about this earlier. How amazing it is to have. The
I gotta start
drums.
building my suits up, man. I gotta have a suit collection.
Obviously, in this offline setup, so and I'm sure it hypes up even the players. And
They be super flashy and
Not just us,
super flashy in
the desk. I mean,
the M series.
the drums, but most importantly,
M4 was crazy.
feel it, 'cause we enter the line of
But
drums.
M5 is in the Philippines. That's one of the biggest things I'm excited about, bro. Regardless if I can make it as a caster or not, I'm still gonna show up.
Hypes up even our road to M5 in the Philippines like we never left M4. The hype is real now. It's Echo versus Onyx meeting for the first time. Debut Heroes is up. Sanji is rocking the Julian for this game.
Yeah, like I mean, Renmar, you pretty much pointed this out, right? Now, the thing that I really want to see is how good or how is the ability for Yawi to actually utilize the Kadita here, because we've actually seen it falter in as much as it's worked for teams, right? So that's going to be crucial here for Yawi. I'm sure he's able to pull it off, but still, Onyx Philippines can play around that because as long as they can protect who they need to on their lineup, they don't get bursted down. Nets should be able to unleash with this carry, especially mid to late game already.
Oh, look
in
at
the
that.
mid lane, Sanji taking some poke here.
Yeah, I like that Nets actually picked up the Purify as his battle spell.
Yeah, you gotta be
does
careful.
that, but it puts more pressure on the hands of Kekadut and Sensui with being able to provide the peel for Nets to give him the space when Echo decides to dive their gold laner. For Echo, though, it's good that they actually went for, again, having the Yuzhong and the Kadita together means you unlock the double Petrify combination, which is annoying to go up against, especially into the mid to the late game team fights.
Yeah, something tells me that they both they have to have that if they want to protect Benny Cutie. Benny Cutie is on the Inspire, while Kekadut, Ruby is on the Flicker. So
They're
there's
crazy
always
giving
chance
Carl
for
TZ
surprises
Fredrin.
or
I know
surprise
that.
moves that they can actually dive into. So Echo needs to have their eyes open for Benny Cutie to have a proper laning stage, but now seems like it's
I'm not gonna lie, the Melissa's a smart pick here. You just gotta watch out for Kiki, dude.
early game and for the first turtle of this match.
First turtle of the game going to be up for grabs here. Sanford with the Black Dragon form gets the knock up there. Sensui.
Oh, that was a nasty heavy spin on the way out.
Teasy barely escaping this one. They're still unleashing everybody trapped in a bad position as Super Fritz falls here.
That was like a whirlpool.
Of Echo, less than half health.
It honestly looked like Onyx would be winning that team fight plus the turtle. Echo was able to get one back, and we saw it already. Doesn't need to wait until the mid-game. The double petrify stopped Onyx from getting away without a scratch.
Well, speaking of not getting a scratch, for those of you at home watching this, don't wait until the game. We have the QR code. Scan it, type it, redeem what you want to have. It's all eyes on Echo right now. Carl Teasy missed that retribution.
Yeah, I mean, it was just that was actually just a tough situation to be in for, I mean, everybody that even got trapped in that turtle pit there. But one thing also, as this game transitions, is you have to respect how much work needs to be done from Nets on this carry, especially with that range. But right now, they're going to be pressing the situation even more, trying to cut off Yaoi here, pushing them way behind enemy lines as Yaoi gets punished and goes down.
And that was a prime example of why Ruby is such a strong pick. One click of that second skill completely stopped Yaoi.
Oh, good flicker.
The flicker out of Kekadut.
Great job.
He's trying to pill.
They're still going to give it a go here. Sensui getting poked down.
I don't know if that was the right answer. I don't think Kiki should have went back in.
They get a kill here top side. And just one step after another, Echo trying to build the lead here.
Slowly getting those
Kiki could have
kills
been
while
back.
heading into the mid game. Something tells me right now that Echo needs to up their game in terms of damage, because there's a lot of CC coming out from Onyx.
Bro, Kiki still hasn't recalled? What are you doing?
A lot of ways that Nets could have a good angle, but there's one thing that they need to worry about. This mid-game power spike of Echo could mean something, could be deadly if they cannot even evade that possibility.
Yeah, so far Onyx are doing a great job of respecting Yaoi's combo as the Kadita. They've sidestepped it a couple of times now. That really made sure that Echo wouldn't find a very quick snowball. Kekadut here has the information. This will still be a good contest for both teams. You might actually see a full-on fight here with how many bodies there are around the turtle, but it seems like it's going to be 5v4. No, looks like we're going to go 5v5. They're dancing around the turtle like it's a lord.
They want this one right here. Sanford, the Black Dragon form, going to go right behind enemy lines. The
Ooh, good petrify. Oh, Shaw Essence got the kill.
Escapes with the Black Dragon form.
Oh, ain't no way! Super French just stole that Black Dragon and got out. That's crazy. That was a high IQ play.
Great team fight by both teams. You saw Onyx couldn't respond to Ryota's dive into the back line, almost single-handedly taking out Sanji, but Echo sticking to their guns and stopping the members of Onyx to go for the response into the team fight. They ended up going away with a turtle.
Sticking their guns and sticking to the solutions. Echo has eyes on who is going to let out one ultimate from Onyx, knowing how heavy their CC skills are, but looking at the items, they would need defense from Echo. They would need to build that armor. Being in the front line, they would really need to protect that carry, because what they're waiting for is time for this carry to finally have a snowball. But so far, Echo is looking towards a beautiful sight by not making that happen. Now XP lane, it's being 8x2. You have Yuzong, you have Sanford, also as Yaoi, by not letting Ryota loose.
Oh man, Onyx here. They cannot let this game go too much into the favor of Echo, because if they're not careful, this is going to be one of the most punishing mid-game power spikes you're going to feel. You're up against a Melissa, mainly physical damage. Then you're up against a Kadita and a Julian.
Ooh, good petrified knock up. Rough waves. Airborne on a trampoline. Sanford is going to shut down Ryota on the Lapu Lapu. Man, I got to say, you got to watch out, bro. That's why I'm not the biggest fan of the Lapu.
Sensui managed to steal that orange and get another orange.
I'm surprised that Eda beat the Lapu Lapu in the last game.
Now Carl Teasy is going for additional.
What was slotted first, the Yuzong or the Lapu, I wonder?
Now, this forces out Echo to peek and see on whose lane is gonna will they aid.
Yeah.
The vitamin C reference.
I was going to say.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah, it's orange, man.
But it's perfect.
Yeah, right.
I get it. It's orange juice.
And there.
We had it earlier upstairs.
Yeah, we did.
With carrots.
Downstairs, though.
Oh.
Carrots? That sounds like an amazing meal. Orange juice and carrots?
What Ryota brings to the table, what a Lapu Lapu brings to the kit. for Onyx, so they took him down as quickly as possible so that they have a slightly better advantage around the turtle fights.
Oh, well, right now they do get this tier 1 to the top side. Turtle still being worked on here. Right now, Echo with the advantage in positioning. Unless Sensui can do something about
But Sanford's going to drop down. Dragon Tail, Black Dragon form, trying to go in for a kill. Is going to go ahead and zone this turtle out. And Carl Teasy is going to go ahead and secure it for the side of Echo. I got to get my little snippets of casting practice in. Always got to take the opportunity to perfect the craft, man. Now, 4-1 right now, Echo leading the way. Looking at who they have, Melissa's going to be a mid to late game marksman. They are going up against Carry. Carry, similar situation is going to scale, so you are seeing Melissa kind of leading the way. Benny Cutie on fire, the M4 MVP, up by about, no, he's actually tied up with Carry, so even though he was able to win that turret, they lost turret on the top side, so it's a pretty even map in terms of the objective so far, and also in terms of gold. You're not seeing Echo with the hugest lead, but that may change right here as Sanji is going to take down Kiki Dude on the Ruby with that amazing Jujutsu Kaisen skin. Sanji is going to go ahead and let him know he's getting the most out of those diamonds. But Petrify, Furious Dive, Dragon Tail, now hit with the heavy spin over there from Sensui. Sanford, unable to get away. Super Prince is going to secure the deal and seal his fate. But look at Super Prince is going to use the IMU. Black Dragon activated, hovering around, trying to find a way to drop in for an opportunity. Not going to find one, but Benny Cutie on the other side is going to burst down Sensui on the Akai in the mid lane. Too much energy. I need to dial it down a little bit. Talk like this. Kiki Dude needs to get a set. She needs to be... Nah, that's too much. That's too harsh. Back it up, back it up, back it up.
No, you don't want that to happen. Well, if speaking of something that...
Put Karen on the desk as a caster.
Was freely farming up top. So
I need to see some ID, ma'am. Are you sure that's okay? Back it up, back it up, back it up. Echo needs to play safe. They're up by 4 kills. Sanford looking for the way of the dragon, or the black dragon. I can't cast like that. Be too hard. Heavy spin, rough waves over there. Now gonna use the breath of the ocean. Super Prince able to escape that trade, and now you are gonna see Melissa joining the fight with the power of Muddles, trying to do some damage in the mid-river, forcing them back into the tier 1 turret for the mid lane, and that's going to create the opportunity for Carl Teasy to take this Lord. As you are seeing the Black Dragon go down, Sanford, one-man army, diving onto Onyx, but Carl Teasy going to rush in, get a kill, takes down Kiki Dude on the Ruby. Not done there. You're going to see the enhanced chain. Sanji picking up a kill, takes down Sensui. 2 members off the board for the side of Onyx. A Lord into the hands of Echo, and now the tier 1 inhibitor turret into the hands of Benny Cutie.
Their positioning, their timing, all of them across the board.
That was okay.
Onyx, they're doing everything they can to stop that. Here comes Yowie.
You're going to see Benny Cutie still with his foot on the gas, trying to look for some more opportunity in the mid lane. Not able to burst down the tier 2 turret, but now with the Lord on their side, they are still going to be able to sink these lanes to take some more opportunity or real estate away from Onyx, as we are in the 10-minute mark, now in the mid phase, looking at these items. Carrie already picking up that golden staff, corrosion scythe as well. Still getting a little bit more items to complete her build. Does have 2 core items, but Melissa already with the Demon Hunter sword, the golden staff, and also the corrosion scythe. That's 3 core items. You are seeing Benny Cutie online now, leading by 1,400 gold over Nets on the carry. So he's going to have an easier time on these engagements. But here we go. Do we see Echo trying to close this out, trying to take an inhibitor with this Lord push? This is non-enhanced Lord, though, so it is going to be bursted down very fast from the side of Onyx. And now, with this happening, Echo is going to have to push off and rethink their decision. But looking at the concealed play on the way, they are going to try and shut down Yaoi. He is going to go ahead and use the rough waves to get out. But now rushing back in, Furious Dive over there, right? Sanford. You're going to see Muddles in the way, kind of block off Sensui from rushing in. And they are going to go ahead and take the blue buff away from Onyx.
If he was caught off, 2 minutes without a flicker is the trade I'd rather take there.
Yeah, and just how scary Sanji could be. That elephant just rising throughout the anime tames it a lot, no, right?
Yeah.
I love this skin. Man, I have not got it yet, but now, by looking at the player's gold, I
Ooh,
say
concealed
Benny
play
Cutie
from
is
Echo
back.
with a plan of their own. They are going to risk it all. Rushing in. 5v5. Rough waves going in from Yaoi. Benny going to punish Kiki Duke. Take down the Ruby. Furious dive. Sanji going to shut down Ryota. Now look at Nets. The man all by himself. Sanji going to burst him down. That is a 3-for-1 trade. Carl Teasy getting bursted down. But you are seeing Sam for Sanji, Benny Cutie, and Yaoi rushing up toward the tier 1 or tier 3 turret. The inhibitor on the top side. They are going to burst it down and no, go for the finish and handshakes for the knockup, putting him on a trampoline. And Sanford going to pick up that kill and make that a double, as you are going to see Benny Cutie taking down Super Prince. And now a full wipeout, ladies and gentlemen. Echo takes game 1. Almost. Got to keep practicing it. It's hard when you don't warm up and you just jump straight into it. It's a good game from Echo, though. Echo! Echo! Let go! I need one of those jackets, bro. I really want one of those jackets. Sheesh!
You get it? Oh, now, so we were talking about earlier about metas, marksman picks. Could we see a Bruno, though, back with Onyx Philippines?
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't count out. Saw that coming.
Yep.
I mean, why not, right? Because, yeah, you can actually, you have a couple already with those 2 picks from coming out from Onyx Philippines. You already have 2 great ultimates that you can utilize in, different scenarios.
Man, talk about a good game.
Not only that, but, man, with Lapu Lapu going in the hands here of Sanford, we've seen what he can do on this hero, and it is pretty nasty.
I love Brody. I think he's a strong marksman. Onyx trying to turn the tide around. This is so Kai. Not Carl Teasy. Kyrie. He played on this Onyx, right? He played on Onyx Philippines and M3. They didn't win, and then he went over to Indonesia and he played for Onyx Indonesia, right? I believe so. I have to look it up. I know Carl Teasy used to be on Brenna Esports. Now he's on Echo, 2-time champ. Trying to get a little bit more history behind these teams. And I'll be right back before this match starts. BRB!
At this point, because so far all you have shown is that the Yuzhong is your best tool for reaching the Melissa. But no, they're still gonna be focusing on the Yaoi heroes here.
Yeah. Respecting the hero pool of the lover boy, Yaoi. Now, some open picks. Oh, he banned it himself. Okay, a different route here. So, they're squeezing out Yaoi's heroes, but seems like Onyx doesn't want that CC in. That's how they countered Echo's early game in game number 1.
I mean, closing in on a lot of these roaming options here, still, I feel like, in terms of Onyx Philippines, you can there's only so much you could focus on, right? So it's not so much on, I feel like, bans at this point. It's really coming down to the execution, that play style that you take into this game, too. Because no matter what Echo picks here for their last options, it's going to be the Kufra and the Melissa. They have multiple ways to win this game. So if you're Onyx Philippines, you've got to be able to, again, set the tempo yourself here. And because they're...
Whoa! We're back.
I'm a little worried about this, right? Because we saw how the previous game went. So you got to see some recalculation alone from Kekadut, right? Because he's going to be looking for those setups himself. This Karina pick, though, I was just going to ask you.
All right, Echo, what'd you pull out? You got the Fredrin again. Wow. Lapu Lapu this time.
Yes, this is going to be a tank.
Valentina is going to profit off the Farza. Kufra with the dive potential. Melissa. Okay, that's pretty decent. Looking at who they're going against, they got Brody. Brody's pretty strong. I'm a fan of that. Get some Melissa. This will be an interesting comp. It's not the worst, though. Ruby. We'll see. I think Ruby's still a pretty strong roam, but it just depends on the player.
Your counter punishing abilities are higher. So
Onyx Philippines now has a different lineup. 4 other teams went to other countries to import like Kyrie. Oh, okay. But that is the same. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I had my facts straight. Cool. I appreciate you.
Looks like they want to have their clocks ahead on schedule. Onyx Philippines would really want to answer for a game number 3, but Yaoi smiles.
So we're gonna have to be watching MPL Indonesia now, since I believe it's out as well, right? Look it up.
It's been
MPL ID is out.
Yaoi has pulled out so many
If I'm not mistaken, I think it just came out last weekend.
where he's just
Yeah, it
able to
did.
pull things off here.
Yeah, it's always about how they counter, but if Echo
Oh, we're behind. Oh my God. No, we're 2 weeks behind. I've been watching MPL Philippines. I gotta catch up on MPL ID too. Jeez, a lot of content we're gonna have to cover this week.
Well, right now, I mean, given how the previous game went, any type of advantage that Honor Philippines can get here is going to be important, right? So it could start in the jungle. It could start here early on already. Sensui able to get this lethal wonder. So he's off to a good start, right? Again, micro decisions here will lead up into big things as the game progresses.
Well, speaking of progress, it's the gold lane here for Onyx that they want to aid. We have Kekadut.
I don't know why I thought MPL ID started this week, but it started last week.
Okay, I was gonna say that would be not ideal.
What's up, Eunice? Like
I said, you know,
how you doing?
I feel like this could be a redemption game for him, though.
Nicky Poo. How'd you get in here? What's up, my man? It's been a minute. Like I haven't talked to you in ages.
Good thing he picked up Purify for himself. Although Sensui as well, his timing with his ultimate will be crucial. It's going to be Super Friends determining if Onyx will be able to get an early lead or even win this game.
No, top lane.
Top lane, right?
Did he petrify him? Oh no, he doesn't have petrify. I guess he kind of does have petrify. It's Fredrin, so energy eruption. Oh well, hey, we're on YouTube as well, Nikki. Appreciate you being here. This is an exclusive YouTube stream, so like any MPL in MDL, casting and stuff like that, I leave exclusively for YouTube. But Facebook's just gonna be more for playing during the week. I got a whole new schedule that I'm gonna be coming out with here soon, but man, hopefully all's good. Well, how's the trucking going? You're sick? No! You're not allowed to be sick. Are you really sick? Like COVID? Oh no. I hope you get better. You're not gonna be casting for a little while then.
It was a nice play attempt there from Kekadut, able to get that pull in, but still, Sanji, you know, having
same stuff, different day.
they do get that down.
I feel you still stacking that bread though. I'm moving to Florida, Nikki. I just got a new job. Yesterday, or the day before yesterday, they called me and they wanted me. They wanted to fly me out to Florida, look at the site, and they offered me the job. So I'm gonna be packing my bags very soon. They're also paying to break my lease, so they really want me up there. So I'm excited, man. Get out of Missouri finally. Get to go get a little bit more of a tan, you know. Well, hey, you can spend some time with us, Eunice. Love to spend some time with you. My favorite co-caster. We're definitely here with you. You know what I've been doing? I've been drinking agua. Drink that water, man. You got to get right, you know. I've been working out, too. This old man's trying to get back in shape, so. See these guns? They're going to get there sooner or later, right? Try and get like you, Nikki. What's the secret?
Well, right now, Sanford going to be the focus. Top side. Will he be able to survive this? Gets the stun off. And he does.
Nikki, do you load your trucks, or do you have people load the trucks for you? I just thought about that. I know some truckers, you just pull up and they load it for you, right? That's it, Dan. I thought you'd like that one. Bro, I get super dark so fast. If I go outside, I'd blend in with this soundboards behind me. Oh, nice. Okay. Pay for the unloading fee. Uh-oh, here we go. Ryota taking out Car TZ. They're able to take the turtle, too. Oh! Onik is holding on for game 2. Okay. I dig it. Let me look at how well Nets is doing right now. 3470. He's got 400 kill. Above, he did get the kill, so he's building that. What is he building? Blade of Despair? What is he building? Hunter Strike? Gonna blend in the sound wall. We see the white teeth. That's crazy. Honestly, I don't ever really get the time to go outside. I'd be so glued on the into the streams and tapped into the MLBB community, you know.
Third turtle will determine
But with this new job, I'm not gonna be teleworking no more. I usually telework and work from home, so it's gonna definitely be a little bit of an adjustment.
They get a pull here, mid-side, looking for
Ooh,
Carlteasy.
Stephweezy gonna take Carlteasy. Carlteasy having a hard game. He's 1-3-3. What is going on?
To a good start.
Sanford, though, making up for it. He's gonna go ahead and take the tier 1 on the top side.
and Super Friends on point with their combo right now. The Ruby and the Farsa together.
Am I doing a military contract? I work for the Marines right now, but no. I'm actually transitioning over to Quick Tie Solutions. They're like a construction type company that I'll be providing my IT services for. But they matched my pay, and they also offered to basically pay for my travel so I could move to Florida. So I was like, why not? Sucks that I won't be remote, but I want to move to Florida for more opportunity.
And Benny Cutie does fall along with Yowie. Able to pick up 2 there for Onyx Philippines top side. The battle commences here. Kekadude, though, can he get away from this? The Terrify is there. They got to be careful, and they back up.
Yo, Echo getting kind of smacked around right now. I'm not going to lie.
Onyx Philippines trying to get in position.
Having a very hard time.
I love how Onyx are so calculated right now with their aggression, quick to respond. If they can counterplay and counterpunish Echo, they're gonna do it. And see the Karina and the Farsa on their lineup working wonders.
Oh, another pull comes in here. It's Sanji that gets punished. And also, Benny Cutie's not even here for this fight, so it's 3 members versus 5 of Onyx Philippines. Yawi gonna charge up. It's Carlteasy securing the turtle. Do they back off of this one? Feathered Airstrike gonna come down, zoning them out here. But Echo knows that they won the objective. They back off.
Yeah, they're seeing the threat here. Echo sees and respects the burst damage that Super Friends has now.
This game, like Epic Rank, is so bad. Bro, this is Echo. It's the M4 champs.
Right now, if
They do have one win in their favor, though, but right now, this game is a little harder.
Somehow able to survive that.
Ooh, Net's about to...
Now Nets with the torn apart
Almost.
memory. They're still on the chase here, but
Even though Echo's losing in terms of, like, kills, they're translating into objectives. They've taken turrets. They've only lost 1 turret, but they've claimed 3 or 2.
He was able to avoid that. I thought
They just need to open up this mid.
I know.
and it's good thing that he was able to get away because now after that
They're getting zoned out from Farza, but they're still winning on the map.
little lead that they had, it's much more level now because Benny Cutie was also able to push down bottom.
Yeah.
So despite the efforts that Onyx has shown, them
Even though they're winning in the fights, they're not winning on the map. But that might change right here. Look at Nets. Yeah, it's going to change.
let that get to me.
Melissa's in the mid for God knows why. I don't know what Benny Cutie was thinking.
Trade that you would want to happen. The
Just gave up that turret for free.
up until the end, you lack the damage, you lack the defense.
I don't know. Onyx might be able to turn this one around.
Momentum. Echo is building up magic defense up against this Farsa. By looking at the items, are they slowly having it?
Benny Cutie's behind him farm.
But actually, in terms of
Yeah, I don't know. Benny Cutie's rotation kind of questionable right there.
lower side right now, still on the way to the second item. Carl in the mid lane. I think he's going to be a little bit more cautious with how he engages because of Kekadude and how fast he's responding to Carl's entries. Onyx now, though, again, they're in a good position to counter, having that Korean around, that Farsa together, working wonders, and so far, Nets untouched.
Better give me a good paying job there in Florida too. Shoot.
Marksman, and now
You all around the world. You global.
Onyx, once they reach Benny,
Maybe if you go through Florida, we can see each other.
Oh, there's a lot of things to grasp for. If
I gotta get a long drive, but I gotta drive there, and I gotta get the biggest U-Haul that they have, so I gotta drive that big thing. I'm gonna be looking like Nikki out there on the road. It's a 16-hour drive, 17-hour drive. But I'm gonna split it in 2 days, so a 9-hour and like a 7-hour, something like that.
They're gonna have to back off. They do have the numbers advantage. So it looks like Echo
I don't know how you do it, Nikki. Driving, man, I'd be so tired. What's the secret? Is it like, so I get like coffee? What do you do? What do you do to stay up?
And that's gonna be the
Any
first
tricks?
reward already going to the hands of Echo.
Oh, the disengage from Echo gave so much avenue for them. Not
Just remember your height on those bigger U-Hauls.
I thought Benny Cutie was
Yeah.
there for sure.
I know.
Talking about for like gas stations and stuff, or what?
Able to just somehow get away from that with a perfectly timed dash.
I didn't even. I mean, I thought about it. I was like, what? Only thing I'd stop for is gas. I mean,
Go away.
Get out of here.
that's the only thing I would stop for.
Lost. And that was a beautiful attempt by Kekadude. Here comes Yowie.
Oh, he's done that a couple times now, where he's like, you're expecting him to, let it go, but he's like, you know what, never mind.
Yeah.
No,
Not right now.
Not right
he's
now.
playing mind tricks, but the player.
The gas is gonna be expensive.
Storm Benny Cutie Not too far from Nets, though.
Yeah.
He needs to respect the possibility of a late game comeback.
Again,
If they can.
Nets and Super Friends here. They're positioning.
So I had the option to either do that or to buy pods, and they drop it off at my house. I love the pods, and they do it, but it's a lot more expensive.
Getting a little bit too eager with wanting to win team fights and wanting to end the game.
Gas stations usually have clearance on 16 feet. They be posted on the left and right and middle on the top. Okay. I have to look at the gas stations. Well, not those. Well, I will look at the gas station when I'm driving, but I want to see one and look at what you're talking about because I've never actually looked for that. But I've never really drove a big. I mean, I've drove U-Hauls, but not the biggest one they have. But I am getting the biggest one this time.
Right? This is his game. So combining him with Super Prince's damage and zoning potential in this Farsa, they have all the pieces they need to actually win this game. The question is, do they get set up out of the blue from Echo? That's the scary thing when you have Yawi on this Kufra across from them.
So Echo might lay traps and lure them in, right? Because the only thing they can rely to is the ultimate of Kakadu.
Kakadu, though, able to find Yawi here. They don't get the immortality, though. Whoa. So they expended a lot, plus the Dragon form for Oyota. So they give up that tier 2. And right now, Echo, knowing the discipline route, they're just going to back off, happy with that turret.
Yeah, a great attempt there by Onyx, but an even better response.
You on the road, Nikki?
Not having, or the immortality of Yawi not getting popped or expended is going to be big for Echo for this next Lord fight. Onyx, you see them, though, still trying to contest. Very calculated with where they show up in the map, trying to get a little bit more space where they need to, especially with a purple buff coming up. Let's see if Echo are going to go anywhere near that to contest it.
Speaking of getting near to Kakadu right now, the ultimate plus the flicker combo is really, really crucial. If he misses that, there's no way. Oh my gosh, I was talking about missing something, but no, Echo, mine. I take that.
Walked up and took what was supposed to be Sensui's.
Well, I mean,
Talking about going home late.
If he's got the buff, he's got the buff, right? At this point, with this Lord coming up here, I still want to believe that Echo Philippines can actually fight this and come out on top, depending on how they overlap, first off, their CC potential, and then the burst that they have. But the problem is now they have to actually get through a lot more, I guess, even the immortalities, right? They have to get through that. So this is going to be an interesting...
No, I'm not hauling a car. No.
And right now, Echo...
My wife's driving the car, and I'll be driving the U-Haul.
Look at the bottom side, though, as well.
Great positioning right now.
They could be looking for a moment. And Echo Kakadu with a double. I'm offended. They do find Sanji, though. Now on the hunt for Yawi. Who's going to be able to grab the Lord? It's Sensui coming this time with the Retribution as he pays back with their still going to be going.
Oh, yeah, she's stoked. She can't wait. We both have our jobs. Everything's just lined up, man. It's perfect. I just got to get used to working in the building. That's the only thing that's going to be different for me, but I'm definitely excited for it.
With what was a beautiful attempt there by Onyx. They secured the Lord. They got the kills. That was an Onyx win, but the Echo counter punish was thunderous.
Benny Cutie, you're a madman. With the immortality of Yawi, that fail-safe answer, well, Kakadu did a good job in initiating that stun. That catch, it was so perfect.
You know, that play that Onyx pulled off is something that Echo pulled off in their crucial victory against RRQ Hoshi.
Bro, they're dominating them on the map right now. They got them down in their inhibitors, and they are even in kills, so they even had a Lord in their hands. Golly.
I really have to say, Onyx played that to near perfection, but Echo countered so well.
They're still going to be going. The Timer's Race comes out looking for Kakadu. They can't get the kill just yet.
Where do you live at, Nikki?
Dragon form, though,
What state?
So far, no one going down just yet. That turn to hit away. Kakadu comes in. A nice setup.
Ooh.
We're looking for another play here, but still being unleashed on Sanford. Going to fall. It's 2 down for Echo. But Kakadu falls. And they're
Oh,
still
wow.
going.
That just opened up the map like crazy.
Onyx Philippines.
Oh.
They get another.
Oh! Yo, they just won the game off of that.
Win them the game.
Bro, talk about a comeback. Sheesh.
Time. They have found their time.
That was crazy.
As the sands of time falling.
That was crazy.
Hour strikes nigh for Onyx PH, delivering Echo their first game loss of the season with a big by Kekadut on that Ruby. Wow.
This is a complete showdown. We're calling it a game of chicken in the start of the series, but my, oh my, what's going on with the heads or the minds of Coach Bluffseed, even Coach Lyric? Onyx Philippines manages with no... Oh, we're looking for different...
That was a nasty comeback.
Onyx Philippines. Oh,
I like it.
this Lunox ban is really efficient for Echo.
No, they really thought that. Oh, wait, no. I wonder if Echo's thinking that Onyx might go for a magic damage dealer now for their gold laner, not necessarily physical. But the thing is, they can afford to go with something more slower scaling, more basic attack base, not necessarily burst, because they already have the Natalia on their side, so they don't have to worry so much about missing out on damage.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely
if
true.
I were Echo, I would need something to freely roam to defend myself early game because this plays a lot of things in my head if you're Natalia. And if we're going back to how Echo plays the macro game, it's big. Well, the Harith ban.
Goodbye.
Okay, Echo sees threat now. So what's left for Onyx Philippines?
There's still a lot of marksmen in the board. Carry's still there. Brody's still there. Hell, they might even consider Nathan if they really want that source of magic damage. But
Yeah.
it seems like Echo might...
Oh, you live in Tennessee. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. How do you like that? How long you been living in Tennessee for?
Ready for it.
How
What part of
ready
Tennessee?
is the Hedgehogs right now?
Everyone kind of doing their own thing nowadays. You talking about, what do you mean by that? In the MLBB community or just in general?
So will they pick up the marksman early on?
Just get the Brody on
Yeah.
it.
Now.
I'll say
Brody
just
looks
take the
good.
Brody. You
Yeah.
know, it's open here. It was a pretty good game that's had previously.
Yeah, Brody's, in my opinion, one of the best marksmen out.
Tuck it in. There it is, right?
Okay.
Secure them out, the Brody pick here. It also just allows them to play a little bit safer, but this is a big crucial pickup as well. Atlas here going to be secured for Yowie.
100% win rate in the hands of Yowie. You can't go wrong with that. Now for the gold lane for Benny Cutie, Carry is open, as you guys mentioned. Carry, Bruno, or...
Carry is open, but they can still pick Lolita.
I'm thinking of something different, but I don't want to go... Maybe they could pick
Right.
Melissa again.
Melissa, maybe even the Claude.
Oh, yeah.
There's so
Claude,
many
the
ways to
Claude
work
would be the
with
best.
Benny Cutie.
The Claude would be the best.
I would not consider an Irithel. So
I would
the
say
ones that you
Claude.
mentioned, Carry, the Claude. might
Yeah.
pick up here. Okay,
Oh.
they ended up
I was
going
gonna
with
go Carry.
instead.
Open.
I would have took
Open for
Claude.
Benny Cutie. Why not take it? So this is Echo's lineup. Is it enough though for Onyx? Onyx Philippines early game.
You're gonna have to be
Maybe
careful in that
Carry
net.
here.
Running Carry. At least Claude had mobility to get away.
Barrett's maybe, or nope, still the Karina. Okay,
Same thing.
that's a lot of damage still on the side of Onyx. This is more of the tempo we know with Onyx that we mentioned earlier. This could go incredibly bad.
It's be
for
an
Echo
interesting
because
game. I'm not really a fan of Onyx draft.
has that snowball
They got a lot more
potential.
CC. That Karina's gonna have a hard time. They have also. I would have picked the. I think the Claude would have been stronger.
He's here. I thought he. Oh.
Yeah.
You thought he was elsewhere.
Yeah.
When is he flying to Malaysia?
I really thought he was somewhere else.
Yeah, Team Hawk's newest acquisition, Hito, the one CEO of Omega, now one of the newest.
I wonder how much these team captains get paid.
Yeah. Good times back in season 10. Good times. Good times.
Yeah.
For Hito. Yeah.
We're gonna miss his the CEO robe,
Yeah.
the interviews and everything else.
His
of
slipper.
course.
Carry and Farza into a net. Yeah, no.
Not that
It's gonna be a hard one.
Play.
But I don't know. I feel like they have a lot of CC though to work against the Karina.
So if every younger player's like, they ask me, Mommy, Daddy, whose robe is that? It's like,
Yeah, they use Zong to drop on the Farza. Might be a little hard, but
where is he?
Malaysia.
Malaysia.
I still like Echo's draft though because they have a lot of CC.
Well, Onyx.
What CC do they even have on the other side?
Damage and
A knockup from
against Echo.
maybe, but I mean they all got a little bit of CC at their disposal, but not really much.
Yeah.
With the
I mean,
presence of
you have the
Natalia,
Furious Dive over there from Ryota on the Zong and
This is,
Eve. Eve some good zonage, but that's why I would have picked the
maybe even like
I would have picked the Claude. Get back there.
is the one who'll have to turn
Because
it
they're
around.
putting a lot into the hands of Sanford to rush in, and
The team really worked
try to burst down Super Prince on the Eve. And I don't know if that's the best answer. I think Claude would have been even better.
in week one wherein game that they were dominating. Let's see that.
We'll see, though.
They really were able to fix that if ever they take the lead in this game number 3.
This is a
What's the Atlas gonna ult?
where, you know, a lot of this, especially early on.
There's no Purify, so I mean, it's a easy ult on Brody.
Kind of like in a different flavor.
If he's fast enough.
The fact that he is going to be
He needs to just get his level 4, wait for the first turtle, get an ult there, and then from then on, play the gold lane.
So, Onyx Philippines, we're talking about
Catch that Brody out of position,
from them.
take him down.
The guy to do it for them.
Yeah. Although from Kekadu's last performance as a Natalia, he is a more defensive Natalia in the sense that similar to like what Lancelots do and what Marksman do, he waits. He's like the finisher. He's the guy who, if ever there's
Kekadot already on the prowl.
kill on him, but his aggressive maneuver is more on just providing vision.
Yeah, just like this. Spots Yawi.
Yeah, he's going to go ahead and poke Yawi down. He's also
Dang.
pretty much got the vision as well. So that is going to play in part for Onyx Philippines. Now,
Yeah, he might as well go back, Yawi. He kind of low.
First turtle take. You can see priority.
He's trying to get the minions in the mid. Can't. Nah, he needs to go back.
Quite a bit.
Whoa,
And he
man.
flickers in.
Whoa.
Looking for the kill. He can't
Yawi's
kill.
looking lost. Wow.
Finished here. Should've been a kill in the
Yawi
end.
didn't know where to go right there.
Kekadu, he's gonna be looking for Carl. Teasy finds him, and that's 2 kills for Onyx Philippines. But Echo finds one themselves. Turtle still up.
Ooh, I like this.
That man was looking mad lost. He didn't know where to go. Yeah, that was very,
Good call for Onyx to immediately
very
dive.
bad read over there from Onyx. I'm not Onyx, Echo.
Because Sanford, they knew that if ever he completed that kill onto Sensui, Onyx needed to trade and get something back, and they got it.
Yeah. This is I'm recapping.
Echo.
I'm recapping day 1, 2, and 3
When Onyx did want to
of
test
week
against
2.
Turtle now,
So I don't get to watch them live, so I gotta recap them.
It's just early game power spike.
Plus live is too long. It'd be like 7 hours.
Up against Echo.
It'd be a long time to wait.
Oh, look at how Kate is aggressively rotating here.
That's what you call the bob and weave right there.
Yeah.
Super
Weaving.
able to be okay there, but that's what I wanted to point out too. The fact that Super
Nat falls off at 10 minutes. That's nice and early too.
with this EP
That's the scratch of the mid game. And Nat also like she's useless once there's no turrets in play.
that they have. But right now, Onyx Philippines in a good position already starting for this game. 3 Kakadu.
That you see Nat banned a lot though, so I want to see. Maybe we'll see why here.
Yeah, we also have to watch out what Super Prince will be prioritizing as his first item. As the Eve, will he go for the Enchanted Talisman, the Ice Queen wand maybe, a more aggressive option in going for the glowing wand so that he gets that increased magic damage per hit of his abilities. We'll see once the items are up later on.
Yeah, it's buy time for Echo as you're trying to, well, see the possibility against Onyx, because if you're going up against the defense or even the spike now,
Been doing something nutty. Learn from it.
now you're poking it down.
Oh, League of Legends. You've been playing League again?
Just can't escape that last feathered airstrike. He's gonna fall here, so that's a
I don't know League at all, so I don't even know who that is.
it's in trouble.
There goes the Fatal Links. No Purifies, and that's what happens.
Fatal. And that just like that.
That's what happens when you don't run a
Poking back.
Purify on an Atlas.
Nice little play there for Echo, and they take the gold lead that Onyx
That was a
Philippines
huge
had,
set.
and they get rid of it just like that.
Good respect there by Echo on the
Huge set.
entry there by Yawi. 18 seconds until the next turtle spawns. Echo are not going to push out into the advantage. Let's see where their next play will take them. Will it be the turtle? Will it be topside? Right now, all roads are pointing to the turtle pit as Echo, Benny Cutie already building up his first item with the corrosion scythe already on the hands of the carry.
Slowly getting those hits right into the hearts of members of Onyx Philippines. Will
that's
they?
deep.
Yeah.
Well, half health here for the turtle. Ryota with the black dragon form. Who's going to be able to get the retribution off? It's Sensui. So they secure the objective. And it's a good call from Onyx Philippines. They back off here. A lot of focus on Benny.
Echo too comfortable right now. Hope they lose.
No casualty.
Well, look, there goes the turret.
Turtle.
Yeah, so they're still going to be putting pressure here, trying to get that turret. They don't get it just yet.
Ooh, just in time.
Angie and Yawi.
They almost lost that.
Bottom side as well. The 2 versus 1. They're still going in for the action.
Oh, oh!
Fatal links to fall for Onyx Philippines top side.
It took Yaoi out, but he already used the set, so that's fine. Use all your utility on the tank.
That's another that
What do you think was gonna happen?
lane.
He was better off going for
Right now, and that,
the marksman or something.
and that reaction of Renmar felt like I'm jumping in a
This
circle.
is exactly how Echo wins their games. Their objective prioritization and target prowess is just very good. Well, Echo, this is the first loss I've ever gotten. All their matches have been sweeps, but this is the first team they haven't swept. So Onyx gave them their first loss, but it's not. They haven't lost a series yet, but their first loss in terms of a match. They've 2-0'd every team.
Survives a little bit more of the physical damage coming out of Ryota and Kekadut. More importantly, what we thought would be a quicker snowballing scale by Onyx has turned into an Echo control game. And I have to mention here.
So I gotta give some respect to Onyx.
Onyx tried to go for earlier. We call it the second turtle trade, or the 5-minute trade. Wherein instead of going for the second turtle or whatever the objective is up at the 5th minute, what you go for is a push into the gold lane. That's what they did to Benny Cutie to force out his flicker and actually almost taking down his tower.
Yeah.
Echo, though, what teams usually do is after that trade attempt, you go for the counter engage and counter punish, which Echo eventually did, taking down the tower.
D's trying to spoil some stuff. You watched all this, D's?
Oh, Echo really done their homework this time against Onyx. Now, in just a span of time, going back from game number 2, this is how they completely reset. Echo setting up the borderline here. No contest at all for Onyx Philippines. Respecting the setup right now of Echo. Buying time for mid-game. They need the defense set up here.
You watched it live? How do you watch it live? It's so long live.
Especially when you know there's an Atlas across from you here.
I know.
Yahweh's going to get the vision he needs and looking for more mid-lane action here. Ryota using the Black Dragon form. Can they look for what they want?
Oh, the
And
sets.
they're still going to be looking to punish them, but it's Yahweh that falls here. No one from Onyx Philippines goes
That was
down.
close.
They're able to survive.
This is why Claude would have been better. You see how Benny he couldn't get in. Claude could have got in and out, no problem.
But Onyx, what a response to hold on.
Is Team Ghost joining NACT? Yes, they are.
Even need to expend flickers on Super Prince and Nets there. Great response there by Onyx to not lose it.
I say they were expecting it. They were
D's no doesn't come around anymore.
and they had the
Doesn't
chance
even
to
say hi to
do
no one.
the damage. So possibly
That's
right
messed
now,
up, D's.
Echo
You should
is
be
not-
ashamed.
the damage is not yet enough to
Be
go
ashamed,
up
Deems.
against Onyx Philippines.
He does the same thing to me, man.
Also was the silence
He was
coming
playing
in
with the new
from
team
It
yesterday
was
or the other day.
able
I
to
was so disappointed.
Echo knew actually that he was gonna show up behind them because Yaoi got the info right before he set things up, but they still couldn't avoid the silence.
Oh, they're still going to be going at it.
take a
Sandy in
dude.
trouble. Gets taken down. And now Benny Cutie trying to fire back here. Looking to get a kill.
Nice, Benny.
Sensui. So it's a 1-for-1 so far. Ryota still.
Claude would have been way better on this comp.
Another stalemate mid
Way
lane.
better. He forgot his
Another
roots.
free down, and we're only 25 seconds away from
I'll whip him in shape for you.
Oh, what an exciting match these two are showing. Onyx utilizing their Natalia and Karina together.
Is Chicken using your account?
Taking down Sanji, which is honestly a great call. Again, that's their only source of magic damage right now. However, the carry is still something they have to watch out for here because that not only is that physical damage, that's true damage as well. You can't build items against true damage.
You can, and this forces out 2 members of Onyx to build additional defense if they want to get soaked up for damage. But Sensui here is looking for a chance to
Sanford.
steal this. Are they
Lord
looking
here.
for a borderline here? Are they looking for an opening?
1/4 health
Oh,
here. They're going
wow.
to secure it with Carl Teasy. Yaoi going to pull him in and looking for Sensui. They find him. Keep an eye on Kekadut. He was looking for an angle backside, but not going to commit to it.
Yeah.
Lord secured for Echo.
Fantastic positioning there by Sanford and Yaoi to place themselves in an area where Sensui just could not get past. The stun coming in from the dual-handed sword form of Sanford, as well as Yaoi being there. Great call for Echo to not only block Sensui from coming in, but actually even get the kill onto him.
No. They have eyes. They smell Kekadut from a mile away. And they don't want that to happen. Now they approach mid-game. They're building up items. They're building up damage. They want to go up against the team fighting capability of Onyx.
They need to open up this mid. God, they still can't get it. This is crazy. They have the Lord though, so this should be fine. Yeah.
So now probably they would want to clear this lane.
Look at Nat though. This is where Nat starts falling off.
Probably getting information out of Echo.
It's that 10-minute mark, Nikki.
Pretty much has one job at this point in the game, and that's to, well, actually 2.
What team am I rooting for to represent North America? Well, I got my own team, so Team FaZe. But outside of that, I'm actually rooting for the Ohio brothers. I think they're my favorite looking team so far, and they don't even have Zayn on it. It's Gosu Hoon. Well, it's not Hoon, Gosu Hoon no more, but Hoon, Yureshi, Gina God Mode, best player, and Shark. Shark's on there. I think that's going to be the best team. Be honest with you. But then some other interesting teams out there. I think Zane's playing with was it Totnak? Yato? Zia? And Chicken? Those are two teams I have my eye on. Oh, Totnak gone? Oh. Who's playing in this place? They're going to pull back Zoltra? Chicken and Totnak left Zane? Where did Chicken go? Who's Zane playing with? Dang, that switch? That's crazy. Wow. I didn't know that. Oh, he's actually doing that? He's not playing in ACT?
For lane clearing and vision, they would really want to do it up against Echo's possible split. Yeah.
He's going to he's not playing in ACT, Chicken?
Nets on the other hand, I believe he's on the way to building
I mean, he's going where I guess more money out there for them. I mean, you got to think about sponsorships. There's no NA sponsorships for MLBB.
protecting Sanji, making sure he stays alive so that he can deal the damage onto Nets.
Oh, what's the safety?
He's going to Indo.
Here if you're Echo.
Look at dude.
So what about Zane? I mean, what is Zane going to do then? He doesn't have a team.
Well, hopefully, you don't want to see Onyx Philippines just give this one up. Sensui in position here. Gonna be looking for
There's a little bit of money. I mean, NACT is $15,000. They did raise the prize. For first place, at least.
Lord still 1/4 health here. Do they commit to it? There's Sanford jumping in. Still going to be going. Kakadu going to take the damage.
But there's no sponsorship, so outside of the tournament, there is no money. There's no sponsorships, monthly paychecks for the players.
Juggled around. It is Sensui that's able to secure it. Looking for more. Ryota now quite low here. Going to be able to get away. Echo still.
Oh! You see how much regen he just got? Where did that come from? Oh, it was a mad regen.
Securing the Lord.
One of the best qualities of Sensui that is usually flown under the radar, not mentioned, is his ability to win retribution battles. That's one of the key reasons as to why Onyx performed the way they did in the MPL Philippines Season 10 regular season. When all else fails, count and Sensui.
I gotta hear Zane's new lineup. Last thing I heard him say on his stream was the Totnak and Chicken and Yato and Zia.
Two-time world champion, Carl TZ, and you get the
Yato, Basic. Ah, so Basic's playing with him again. Okay. Wait, what about Zia? So he just nicks Zia off the team again?
Sensui's just trading it like a normal day.
Yeah, I forgot.
That's crazy.
Normal day. Yeah.
Have they registered yet? I don't think they have.
It's Saturday, but call it normal day. For
Zia's running with Kush.
Every day is normal day. I'm gonna say it as well.
Yeah.
Kush is pretty gnarly.
For giving us that soundbite that we will use
Ackerman.
the entire season now for Onyx.
So he's playing back with Ackerman again.
I love that mentality.
Who's on Ackerman's team? It's Kush, Zia.
Especially when you're
I gotta look.
a team like Echo,
Yeah,
right?
for me that helps.
key.
Yeah, that helped them.
It does. And you see them right now. They forced that game number 3. They're playing well in this game number 3. And Echo actually are the ones with their backs on the wall despite them having a tower lead. It's more a red side map.
Funny because I did an interview last week, and it was right when Zane had said who he's playing with, so that's gonna be wrong on that interview. Oh yeah, T. I forgot about T. The nasty assassin Fanny.
Well, you're correct, and at the same time, it plays with your mind so much heading into the ultra late game. Because if they want to have a pickoff against Onyx, they would either go full or 3-man dive or 5-man dive.
Zane, Basic, Yato, Theo from Vendetta, and T.
That could mean something for them to have a push.
I'll tell you right now, Basic is gonna lose to. I don't think Basic's gonna be. I don't see him really shining over. I mean, what, Gina God Mode and Zia? I don't know.
Still
I feel like gold lane is going to be very, very even or better. I don't really see basic shining over them.
It seems like with what Rio disrupting Sanji's
I honestly think I love Mobile Zane, but I think best player is a better jungler than him.
than Ryota.
Not at all, Renmar. Not at all. So
I think best player is a better jungler than Zane, only because best player knows has Assassin's Master to a level that's unteachable.
can completely turn things around.
Unteachable. Whereas Zane, everything Zane knows how to do is teachable. But I feel like the assassin playstyle, like the things I've seen best player do, like that's one of those things, man. It's you don't see it too often. Let's go lane in NA.
Just trying to get that advantage of the space here, keeping it in the middle. Actually, you can see just how careful everybody is. I mean, even Sanji parking into the base to use that flare to.
Yep, good point there, Weezy. Appreciate it. Yeah, I definitely. Honestly, I don't see Mobile Zane winning NACT, bro. I don't see him going to MSC. I think it's gonna be the Ohio brothers. I think they have the strongest chance. Then, not to mention, Sir Bossy's team beat the odds is pretty good as well, bro. They are pretty nuts. I want to see them compete too.
Will we see that? Will we see that again? But right now we see Echo pulling their signature play for the Lord push.
There's the conceal. Yawi looking for his own angle. He can't catch anyone that he was looking for. Backside though. Kekadu!
Bossy team split up. Did it?
They lose a massive amount of firepower, and they're still gonna be.
Oh, he's taking a break. That's a shame to hear. He was actually a really good XP lane. I honestly thought like him and like Chicken, Yureshi, and Sir Bossy were like probably my top 3 XP laners. But I'm gonna give it to Yureshi and Chicken.
Down that Forza. And Sensui, calm and cool, winning another retribution battle against.
Oh, when he took Totenek? Yeah, that's
He's
true.
in Zen mode right now. Call him Zensui.
You're a mod for Bossy? Yeah, he's pretty cool. He played in our Valentine Dash tournament that we hosted.
That's confidence, pure confidence on a normal day.
It's a normal day.
Again, we're gonna say it over and over again. This is something
thing
normal
now.
for Onyx Philippines. Everything's normal.
Well, right now they want to end this series here, right? They're in good position to do it too.
Oh,
And then if they win this,
Ain't no way they're about to give Echo their first loss.
That's gonna allow them to pretty much.
Echo's been undefeated.
Day here. So right now,
Is it Onyx time?
have to defend if you're Echo. This Lord taking down that inhibitor turret.
But if they get overly aggressive and Echo bursts them down, Echo will win this because the respawn timers are too high. Either side, if the marksmans fall, it's going to be GG's. I don't think the carry was the right option. They should have picked Claude.
He has the flicker, the comeback play, the setup play is still there, so they could actually respect that if you're Onyx.
But they do have Natalia, and now with this being late game, Natalia's not going to have a strong presence.
Echo are gonna have to play this more defensively, counter punch style, like what Onyx have
Protect the marksmans, though, because if you see, if Nat can find a way to burst down
built very well
Benny Cutie,
defending sieges.
then you can pretty much say GG's.
From that scenario, because when you're defending from the base and you're Sanji, there are less
Sanji and Benny Cutie are the high prio targets right now.
The main thing you just have to worry about is that big dragon flying straight in your face.
You don't want that drop right in front of you. If you have petrified, that could be the end if you're bursting down firepower.
Can you? I mean,
Echo versus beat the odds.
player gold now, but did you see the total damage? Just how low Benny Cutie is.
You talking about MSC?
I think he was
He's talking about MSC, D's.
third to last on total damage.
It's MSC qualified, so whoever wins goes to MSC
Benny Cutie is having here in
from
this
NACT.
That's what we were talking about earlier. Teams are so used to going up against a carry, and
But BT Odds isn't. They disbanded, so a lot of teams disbanded.
Well, even in the MWI that we saw recently before MPL Philippines started, teams have studied this hero so closely that they know what they can do in game to minimize its impact, and that's what they're doing right now to Benny QT. And again, that's kudos
I don't see them winning. No.
understanding what they can do.
Oh, against Echo or NACT? NACT, I think it's gonna be the Ohio brothers. Like, I think it's gonna be them. I think Zane's team's gonna put up a good fight, but I don't think they're gonna beat them. They have a higher hero pool, and they have this just the same amount of micro. You got Hoon and Shark. I mean, Shark was. I mean, it's Shark, bro. Like, this is the best tank in North America, and he's on the Ohio brothers team. So,
could have been deadly for
I
Kekadu.
felt the crowd right in my back.
yeah, I agree with you, Nikki. I love the Mobile Zane wave, but I don't. This is.
I
It's not gonna happen, bro.
I mean, at this point in the game, Kakadu
It's not gonna happen. Zane, I think his problem is
playing the Bush game. You know,
it's not really his problem. It's just his playstyle. Like he has to master assassins. He has to be a valuable jungler. Like even Wise played assassins, but then he humbled and started learning the tank gear meta to combo with Venus. And like you have to be adaptable, but it's easier to adapt from an assassin meta to a tank meta, fighter meta than it is to be a fighter tank jungler to an assassin jungle. Like Zane's the best jungler in NA in terms of titles, but not in terms of heroes. No, best player, bro. I'm telling you. In terms of farming, route, and objectives, okay, I give you that. That's probably Zane. But best player, you're able to create a more versatile draft with him on your composition. Like you can make unlimited amounts of drafts, but with Zane, he's very limited on what jungles he can run. I think I've seen him run the Haya and the Lancelot. I'm pretty sure that's pretty valid for Zane, the Karina. But like the Ling and the Fanny, I don't ever see him running that in a pro tournament. Micro and macro, yes, I do think he's the best. I wouldn't say that. I definitely think hero, like micro and macro is great, but hero pool creates opportunity in a lot of places. I mean, like I said, when you run the beefier composition, look who he lost to, right? He lost to Onyx. Onyx ran a Lunox jungle and bursted the mess out of his tank jungle. You know what I'm saying? Try running a Lunox jungle on an assassin. It wouldn't happen. A Ling, a Fanny would shut her down. But they know they can do stuff like that because he is a beefy jungle type player. He was literally clapping assassins with marksmen. Same as Weiss. I don't know, man. I don't know. Regardless, Zane being the best or not, it's a 5-man game. And his team is not on par with the one with Ohio Brothers. There we go. Echo able to turn it around. I was worried about them. They're about to ruin their record. They already got the best record. Blacklist looking a little struggly too. Echo's just... They definitely deserved M4, bro. And now they're showing that they're trying to earn M5.
We've just seen Dawn of Justice.
You know what I think?
The only team to make.
I feel they should give them like rings.
With this,
not trophies, but they should give the team a ring. That would be more like memorable. Having a ring, like an M series ring, M1, M2, M3, M4.
Made it through and getting a point in this tiebreaker game.
Yeah, they deserve it. The round of applause from the audience for them. They know.
Yeah, Wise can play assassins. Zane can play certain assassins.
Morale for Onyx
certain assassins.
And the fact that honestly, they could have won that, right? Yeah. I mean, it was a close game, but yes, Carl TZ got that last Lord
that just walks into the jungle. And
I'm gonna step away for a quick second. I'm drinking all this water, man. It's got me going to the bathroom like crazy. But like I said, I don't know. I feel like Zane just doesn't have the team, bro. It's a team game. Did they get rings in M4? Oh, okay, that's lit. I didn't know they got rings. So that's something new they implemented then, right? All right, I'll be right back.
I'm actually looking at the possibility of him eventually picking up an Edith later on. That would mean that they have 3 sources of great magic damage, but then the physical damage would have to be coming from the Fredrin and the Marksman later of Super Red. And we have seen it with a Hilda Lapu-Lapu, 2 heroes that will want to access the backline really quick. An Edith can either initiate or be the one to peel for the backline.
Yeah, I think that's crucial, right? Especially because if the Edith does pop up, not only do you have that peeling potential from that, but also the Time's Journey helping in your favor. And then, of course, you also cover your bases with the Valentina pick. You can take that Feather Airstrike, fight toe-to-toe there. Yeah. And especially when the objectives, have seen, I mean, I guess this is mostly the case for every season this season so far, those objectives, especially that last, let's say, third, fourth Lord, where things can literally, that crucial moment comes down to it, that's crucial for both of them.
Okay, Glue and Yuzhong, though, still available also for Edward.
Exactly. I was gonna say, but I understand what's happening here. All right, I get it. They're keeping open the Faramis. At least the solution is still there as well. So I don't see Omega being too scared.
All right, we're back.
But just the same, I think
So we're looking at Diggy Valentina.
now they're just accepting the fact that the
Wait, why is the Diggy picked?
There goes the last band, the Hayabusa.
Oh, this is Blacklist.
Horizon's hero and
Blacklist versus Omega. Okay.
Oh, it's a Filipino sniper.
That's a familiar face.
That's
Oheb.
That's Kale Soriano.
It's Oheb.
He's here. Oh, wow.
And just when you saw him show up on your screen, Smart Omega picks up the Beatrix.
Maybe they did that on purpose.
It's like,
Put it in, right?
It's not
Did they-
impossible that Kelra looks into the crowd, sees
my old friend.
his faded rival and very good friend.
All right, here we go.
Kel, yeah.
See what they got.
Amazing. All right, back to the draft. I'm perplexed. I'm flummoxed by the presence of our good friend.
I love that this is happening, though. Because
I don't know how I'm gonna catch up on MPL Indonesia, bro.
earlier we had
What do you guys think? Like MPL Indonesia or MPL Philippines?
So,
Which one do you guys think is more lit?
Earlier, right? There's the glue. So how's that matchup? I mean, the glue Lapu Lapu matchup.
Also, what are your favorite teams for MPL PH?
Okay.
So far, mine is RSG Philippines
Blue on the board.
and
Definitely
Echo.
Be a Rome Hilda. Because there was still a possibility in my head. I was thinking, like, what if
XP Hilda.
XP Hilda with a crazy amount of damage early on Assassin Emblem, but
But I don't know. Onik Philippines.
Hilda is
Their new draft is actually pretty strong, so I might actually throw them up there too. I might go Echo, Onik, RSG.
because it is still a relatively squishy lineup.
Echo, Onik, RSG. I think would be my three.
A little bit more source of magic damage would be great. Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Put it in the hands of
Yeah.
Ryzen.
The Karina.
Come on, Coach
Don't even watch Indo, no competition. Blacklist will win this. Omega new lineup is super weak right now.
It's a bit too much.
It's just RQ and Onik over there.
Well,
Guess we get to see the Sky King soar.
Thanks a lot.
tanks a lot. Where's our good friend? Oh, he's not. Okay, he's not.
So it's not that lit, right?
From here all the way here.
It's still good to watch.
Debuted yesterday
Yeah.
to close up and get their first series win. Omega locks in that Lancelot once more. Ladies and gentlemen, here are the
Echo,
Smart
Blacklist.
Kings.
Oh, I forgot about Blacklist. I'm tripping. I'm sorry.
A lone
I'm sorry, my Blacklist fans.
Reptile.
Echo, Blacklist, Onik, RSG.
I hope you guys
Oh, dang. You put RSG in front of Onik?
point in the game there will be a poll
I don't know about that. I feel like RSG's a better draft, or Onyx a better drafter than them.
PLS 11. One like commenter guesses correct.
Matter of fact,
They will win a redeemable in-game code.
didn't Echo already sweep RSG?
One more look at the lineups. The
Onik almost beat them in both games.
This is the thing
Almost
about
beat
the
Echo. I think they got more
last
potential.
Lancelot
At least against Echo. I don't know.
is probably gonna
I don't
be-
think I've seen. Did we see Onik and RSG play?
They do kind of lack some magic damage. I mean, unless
We
they're
might have.
using
I gotta
their,
go. I gotta look back.
You know, Farce's basket.
Yeah. Eventually, you're gonna see the.
They did beat Onik, didn't? Oh, they did, didn't they?
Is prioritize the magic defense and then start building more physical somewhere around the mid game.
Let me
Because
look.
You're gonna be shutting down what Stone can do as the Farsa for as long as possible.
Oh, are you talking about something I haven't seen yet?
Just as yesterday
These-
was a true test for Omega's new
Is this recently?
pulling in the boost.
Not from week 1, right? You're talking about something like recently, within the week 2.
Now look at this. Miko deep.
Well, I mean, doing what he has to do right at this point too, and I want to do. I want to point out every time, or I would say majority of the time.
Echo and RSG haven't played each other,
He's the Diggy.
so it's Echo.
He goes with
Black,
the
then RSG?
pure rage, right?
Okay.
And that's something that you don't see often because usually it depends how the play style of the player. But I know for Oh My Venus,
Oh, see, I haven't seen that yet.
when the Diggy is
I was gonna say I don't remember seeing that match.
planning, I was gonna say bombs, but the stars everywhere. You want to poke people down the best you can, especially with a Hilda across from you.
Yeah, it's the Blacklist Diggy House of Pain. Never thought you'd be able to brand a Diggy like that, but
Was it week 1? It might have been week 1. I gotta look back and see.
Uncle of Blacklist International and forcing Super Red all the way back.
Oh no, Miko gets pulled in.
Yeah, Miko should be fine. Gonna be able to regen as well.
It's clear what Smart Omega is doing here. They're pressuring Super Red. They're trying to replicate what Blacklist did in their opening game and just push on these pressure points for the young rookie.
Yeah, look at that. Almost a 2-level advantage here for Kelra, and I like this pressure, this attempt here by...
Yeah, I'm on Wikipedia.
As much as possible.
Why did that get so loud?
Oh, Lord. Slowly but surely, games speeding up. And the shooting gallery is getting real loud. Wise starts up this turtle.
Why did the volume turn up so loud?
Here should just be a pretty much free.
What did the dude like? What just happened?
Putting the pressure here.
They're trying to burst the audience's eardrums.
Turtle secured by Blacklist International.
Yeah, but now...
Oh, there's the poke back. Miko could be in trouble here. He tries to go for it. First blood, though, going to the hands of Super Red.
Weren't they fumble slowly but surely? Blacklist should have just accepted that trade on the turtle, but they got more than that.
And now Omega, it sort of tempers their aggression onto the gold lane, but still Keller got a lot of gold from that shielding. Blacklist International, that was a
See,
good
week
move
one,
by them to force that issue.
Blacklist or Echo won. Next play, Evos we've seen.
The battle of the XP laners goes off. Can't get the
No, it
kill
wasn't.
he was looking
Oh, it was
for.
week one.
And now Miko
RSG
once
Philippines.
again
Oh, they 2-0'd him. Oh, dang.
trying to do Hilda things, but can't work this time. Wise gets
Wait, so
the kill.
RSG?
Yeah, but look at that. Every
Oh, they lost to Omega, though. They lost to Omega. Oh, I didn't get to see that yet, though.
To help, which he should be doing. Kelra's always just focusing on the turret, getting the gold, maximizing it.
Oh, down bottom though.
And
Much more
word.
pressure put on the Agent Zero. He jumps. Get the hell out of dodge. Ryzen secures this little wanderer. So, are we slowly seeing Omega just step on the clutch, switch it up, go down to XP lane, pressure that?
Yeah. Now what we saw is it was actually started with Omega. The first major rotation they did was to help Kelra. With that solved, now it's Miko forcing the pressure onto the lane of Super Red by constantly invading the purple buff area of Blackness, which means the other members of Omega are pressuring Edward down the bottom lane.
So with that, it looks like Omega are doubling down on the fact that maybe, just maybe, Blacklist let go of the gold lane, but we can't say that for sure because Venus and Yue are still there, and it looks like Omega are going to try to go for this one more time. Turtle spawned just now. Renzi already used his bravest fighter. Here's a pull by Ryzen.
Yeah, so he's down with that resource. Has that little bit of advantage here, though. Feathered Airstrike going to come down. Edward could be in trouble. Stone able to grab the kill. Turtle still being worked on here. Half health.
So I just realized that this is day 2, not day 1. So I missed day 1. Day 1, RSG got taken down from Omega.
Securing the turtle for Smart Omega.
The cleaner is back in the building, scoring the first major objective for Omega, buying them about 1,000 gold ahead, 4 minutes in.
Yeah, good call there by Omega to actually take down Edward, but they're Super Red.
Oh, Miko again.
Super Red actually has been doing pretty decent. I wasn't a fan of his Moscow, but his Brody's not that bad.
Edward down there, even though it looked like Wise would be the main target, Glue can disrupt.
His carrier is pretty decent too.
Objective fights. No wonder they're pressuring Agent Zero as much as they are. Gold lane tower of Blacklist International close to fall.
I don't know right now, Kelra.
Man, that CC. I mean, when you're just watching it unfold here, it is going to be something that Smart Omega wants to be careful with, but they're slowly building themselves a nice, comfortable gold lead, and this should transition well for them here.
Yep, despite everything that's happened so far, again, Miko not having a great start. Oh, they're on him again.
Oh, Miko again. He should be able to get away. Gets CC'd again. Yue with the kill. Miko, I mean, look how much is being expended here. Now, Miko's got to be a little more careful how he approaches. He's got 3 deaths here at the almost 6-minute mark.
Kelra better than Benny Kitty? You think so?
It's better.
Benny Cutie is pretty nuts.
Any other member of Omega that Blacklist is taking down, because all the space that Miko is providing, even though he's dying a lot, Omega all across the map are at least.
He is definitely gapping Super Red right now, though.
It seems like the shoe's on the other foot. This is unorthodox to see the Hilda die more than the Diggy, although she is the natural predator to this little owl baby.
I'm gonna be keeping my eyes on Kelra then.
He already has his Clock of Destiny. Oh, wait. Oh.
No, forcing out.
There it is.
That's a great move there by Omega, forcing out the time journey as soon as possible. That gives them space of around 45 seconds to be more aggressive.
They do have that resource out.
Wow. Oh, he got out of all of that. Holy cow.
They're down possibly a member.
Good ult.
Journey. Turtle gonna come up now.
Dang. He didn't aim on the minion on the last one.
They get to tier 1, and now Ryzen giving it a go to the back line, but just gonna give this one.
So why the Diggy?
Turtle. So this should just go in the hands of Smart Omega. Wise, though, waiting around the corner. Miko to zone him out. Secured by Ryzen.
Omega is fighting
Another turret
quick.
for Smart Omega.
The Barangay are treating this game one like a night out. They're painting the map red.
Man, Omega playing around Miko's aggression, getting all the information. Oh,
Wow.
the lead. Oh, man.
Well, the burst is there. Stome punishing Oh My Venus, and now still the gold lead builds further for Smart Omega.
Stone, man, the damage already on this Farsa. Blackness are getting to the point where they can't even get close to the members of Omega.
Oh, close call. Wise forcing out a flicker from Kelra.
Yeah, just when I said it, Wise said, no, I'm going to show you I can still get close.
Well, I mean, at the same time, we were talking about, you know, do they have enough magic damage? Well, so far...
I mean, it's Kara, E-Man, Bitty Cutie, Super Marco.
Oh, here we go.
Again, the feathered airstrike just...
They didn't put Oheb up there?
And that was UA.
That's
using
crazy.
in return, gonna force Stone back. Kelra not gonna connect on that one. Still, the back and forth. Miko providing the vision here.
And I just want to point out how great it was. Omega prioritized taking down the mid tower right away. With that down, that gives so much more room for a Hilda to work around with in terms of getting into the areas around the orange buff, around this part of the map of Blacklist International. Look at Miko going straight for the back line.
Oh, this could be a bad position here for Blacklist International. Feathered airstrike gonna come down again. Still looking for Super Red. Oh, Miko with a sliver of health.
Y'all
Still surviving.
Y'all just scared for Miko. Look at Super Red. He barely got away.
Yeah, almost got sniped if he didn't flicker on out of there.
Yeah, I was looking at Super Red right there.
Down bottom lane, and Omega
Kelra, E-Man, Bitty Cutie, Oheb. Okay, okay.
Calculated against their very familiar rivals. 13 seconds until this Lord spawns. It is still around a 3,000 gold lead.
You think it's the team more than the player on that one?
But they
For
have
Oheb?
to look for the Farsa.
Lord's up, and I gotta say, from yesterday's chaotic approach that won Omega a sweep, this is a very different kind of game they're playing. I'd say if they turned it up to 11, if they went a little crazier, all right? We're seeing some signs of it, right? We see Miko go straight for the back line. This could as well be game. How does Blacklist dig themselves out of this hole?
Well, they're gonna start by getting Stome half health here. He's gonna have to be careful. He does recall the base. Lord about half health is gonna reset a little bit. Blacklist International trying to get in position for this one, but so far everything's just gonna reset for now.
Yeah, good call Blacklist is doing here. Still being aggressive in terms of contesting the major.
So who's the best jungler in your guys' opinion then?
Right now.
Number one jungler in the Philippines.
And try to push it out. Omega and Blacklist still hotly contested around this Lord. Who's going to pull the trigger first is the biggest question here.
Huge presence from both teams here. Keeping eyes and tabs on this Lord. A pull by Ryzen. Nobody wants to try and push down bottom anymore. I think they're going to go for this first Lord. A lot of them, both teams are investing quite a much.
Oh no.
Oh!
Get out with a combination.
What a play! They just shut down the Queen.
Blacklist International from this Lord looking for a position. Miko getting punished. It's now even numbers across the board. Who's going to secure the Lord? Edward flickering out. Lord once again soft resetting here. But Smart Omega still looking to press the situation.
Could have sworn it was going to full reset.
Yeah, but Ryzen and Wise not giving it up there.
Dude, oh my god, not twice, Venus. Back up.
Connect on that one. UA comes
Ooh,
back.
Storm though.
Stone able to
Ooh.
survive. Wings by wings out of there. The time's journey gonna come out. Kelra unleashing on Wise. They gotta be careful here. Renzio trying to get out of dodge as well. It's too much
Yeah, he
CC
can't.
though. Renzio falls.
Oh my goodness, check your phone bills. So many close calls here.
And this whole time, it's Black.
Oh, Kelra. Good focus.
Filipino Savage could not get into the back.
That was good. You see how he shifted back and went to the turret?
But he just switched priorities. He said, you know what? I'm just going to clear this wave.
Yeah.
He's already lost up top. Can't lose again.
Yeah, Omega are going to lose their tower bottom side though because of the minions naturally just pushing for Blacklist. Can Omega counter this?
They're quite low. Oh my Venus gotta be careful too on the.
Dang, you putting Kyle TZ above Carl TZ? He's a pretty good jungler. I've been watching Kyle TZ. Good old Bryn Esports. Carl TZ and then Weiss.
Matchups like this, I'm talking about the past couple of minutes, when you're not playing the whole map, the Hilda isn't as useful.
Oh my goodness, this is just a
H2O
Lord
chokes a lot.
orchestra. So many tunes being played at the same time. The members
Yeah, I
of
wouldn't have said
Blackness
H2O was the
frontline defense of Blackness who are very
top.
close to getting the first Lord of the game.
I would have. I don't really see. I haven't seen Carl Teasy too much, so I can't really say Carl Teasy over Carl Teasy.
And after a couple minutes, they
I'm gonna
secure
say Carl
that
Teasy.
Lord finally. And now it's Smart Omega on the run here. They have to defend.
Man, what a showcase by these two teams. Blacklist International trusting in the tankiness of their front line, the utility that a Diggy brings to the table. Oh my goodness, has finally surpassed Yelly Hayes in terms of top assist in the entire MPL career.
Wow.
Hall of Legend inductee surpasses another. And Oh My Venus's play there as the Diggy in that last long Lord orchestra was what helped Blacklist International win the first Lord of the game.
Just to put that in the context, Oh My Venus started playing in the MPL Season 4. Yelly Hayes DR was here since Season 1. That's how much work Oh My Venus has been putting in, not just in this game, but in her entire career. The map has slowly turned blue, folks. Blacks International in the driver's seat.
Man, it's just all that for the first Lord, right? I mean, and now you're seeing the siege here of the base.
But just the same, it makes sense. If you're gonna get the first Lord and make this much of a dent on the map, you might as well. And now even mid, the penetration, they're threatening it.
They get the turret down just like that. So Blacklist International, I mean, just a few minutes ago, not too long ago, boys, Smart Omega had that lead, but now it's in the hands of Blacklist International.
What a fantastic swing back by Blacklist as we look at the top damage dealers of the game. Storm, 66,000 and counting, almost double of Oh My Venus's count. Oh My Venus and you are the top damage dealers here for Blacklist International. And this is not the next point I'm going to make here. Wait, hold that thought. Oh My Venus.
Time's Journey going to come out here. Ryzen trying to find a connection. Can't get it, though. Ryzen has to get out of dodge. Too much CC, though.
Wow.
Super Red cleaning up the kill. And now it's Kel running for the hills. Flicker comes in. Super Red with a massive play. As
Yeah, they messed up big time.
2-3 down for the Brungai.
This is the trademark Blacklist International run.
And they pulled it off with
They have
this
replicated
Diggy, which is insane.
success from older lineups with this new one. And here we come one more time.
And they're looking to end the game. Migo falls. Super Red is super as he's looking to end
They got minions on top side too. This game.
International. And like that, in the 15-minute mark before it.
Golly, bro.
My goodness.
Oh, I don't know where Tarzan is.
You thought they were out.
Good question.
Come back swinging. One Lord fight. A calculated map one. Board over Blacklist. It was victorious.
Did great. It was the one checking on the opposing
Look screen.
Kufra.
Yeah. You never thought you'd hear that where a Gwyn barely even cared about going up against a Kufra. That's how great Wise was in that game. Blacklist still respecting the heck out of what Ryzen brings to the table as an assassin user. They take away a Hayabusa as well.
In the jungle.
Will be forcing themselves back into picking up a Lancelot. However, I like that they're banning out the Brody.
I don't know. You think Blacklist gets the sweep?
Make it a little bit easier for them to catch out whatever Super Red will pick. Maybe it's the Moskov, and maybe they'll even go to the magic damage route. We'll see.
I wonder, does Super Red pick the Beatrix here, or like you said, maybe Moskov is better?
Bro, I didn't know Wise and Venus were dating.
You can actually just unleash Moskov's auto attack.
It's a true dynamic duo.
There it is, right? You have that kind of bulwark protection, but then also at the same time you provide your team with that pretty much global spear, right? The ultimate does come in handy a lot of times, and you can kind of play around that. So I actually like the Moskov pick here.
Yep, you win trades against the Melissa. If it was just you,
Everybody got their masks on.
Yeah, Super Red would be winning those duels.
And now Omega need to pick up really tanky frontliners here, or those.
Let's see what we got. Joy, Farza, Melissa. Yui's gonna profit on the Farza, which is gonna make him profit on the Melissa as well. Joy.
Unless they flex the Joy.
Unless they flex the Joy, yeah.
They don't have an answer for the Joy so far.
Tankalot even might be difficult. I hear someone new. Oh, it's a Kufra.
Hello.
And that's a Hanzo.
Hello, Hanzo.
Hanzo.
Back on the board with a Hanzo pickup. Most likely this is going to be going to the jungle, yes.
Correct.
So Hanzo was picked in week one?
Yes.
Week one.
As a jungler in the MPL.
He lost though. He lost.
Okay. I like the Hanzo because it's in a way it's risky.
Omega pulled that out and they
It's like a
lost.
huge risk. So now I really do go back to that point of this is chaotic, man. This is chaotic. Smart Omega. It's gonna be great.
I like that it's dangerous, but only because it's dangerous. it's bound to be fun either way, right?
Yeah.
You're
We'll see.
going to scramble Blacklist. Oh, and you're going to put them
Blacklist
in
being
an
Blacklist.
What? Nice. Danger begets danger.
Yeah.
That's a jungle Alice if ever I've seen one.
You got danger on Omega and a dangerous woman on the side.
Nah, it's probably Jungle Valentina.
The CEO still on your screen.
Still here.
This is going
Probably
to
mid
be
Alice.
a Demon Slayer tank Alice in the jungle. And a Hanzo
Ain't no
in the
way.
jungle as well.
All right.
Ain't no way.
You thought Guinevere was cool. What about Jungle Alice? How cool? How dangerous?
Bro, what?
Is that?
Where do they come up with these ideas? Master the Basics be going crazy sometimes.
Tabs on local leagues here in the Philippines. It's shown up in the MPL, right?
Yeah.
In the hands of breakout performing team Game Lab. Too much success, right? But anecdotally speaking, I've played my own fair share of Jungle Alice. It's miserable in the first 2 minutes. It's so hard.
Breakout team Game Lab pulled it out
That's a long time. Yeah.
for MDL. The Hanzo now making its way to the Philippines. MPL is going to be crazy.
The role here of Renegade will be even more important. He needs to be the anchor for the next 5 minutes of the game for Blacklist International. The thing is though with Alice, and for me it feels fast after the 2nd minute, because eventually teams will adjust and start leashing for it super quickly. If Blacklist win the first 2 turtles of the game, Omega are gonna feel that Alice scale up super quick.
Not only that, but
Let's see how this Hanzo does.
Between having an Alice and a Valentina on the same team.
It is a Alice jungle. Wow.
Do wonders
That's
for
nuts.
Blacklist International, especially if UA is able to pop
But
off
why is the
earlier
question?
to allow them to give that time to Wise, like you guys mentioned.
Oh, Miko missed the jump. As we were talking about it, Blacklist International just want to hold out, all right? Until Wise is stable, until this Alice is ready to go. Now, talking about the Alice, the Valentina, and the Moskov, that's a lot of damage coverage. Especially when you get to the late game, it's inevitable.
Yeah, and we felt that also, as you mentioned, Leo, in the MDL, when it was backs on the wall for an Alice jungle. Once it got to the late game, and Alice and Moskov together will absolutely tear up through lineup. Hence why Omega's pick up on the Melissa is crucial, and Stome here will be playing a crucial role as well for Omega. Now, the interesting thing about the 2 junglers is both teams don't need to engage or commit so much for turtles and even lords, because the junglers can just safely poke away from afar or just wait for the last minute, retreat, and then just get on out of there.
Yeah. I mean, right now their eyes set here on Super Red. Still trying to find any.
The Hanzo's
they can, because that's the
he's
one
doing
thing
shit. He gets gold from that too. That's kind of cracked.
Works out this time, right? Because what we know, Hanzo's damage can be unreal if unleashed.
Speaking of, it's a little trippy watching Numa just go ahead and whack away at the turret while Ryzen's body is way off.
Oh man, still have to get used to seeing Hanzo.
Hanzo's in the right hands can be pretty deadly.
Which we find ourselves in, and we do get it though. Why the Hanzo pickup is so great currently? How well it's safe in terms of taking objectives. Doesn't need to overcommit. Oh, here's Renegade though.
Renegade should be.
Story tried to burst that down.
Renzio doing exactly what he needs to do, but who gets this advantage? Because now, that's 2 ultimates down for Smart Omega for that first turtle. So they're not even going to commit to it just yet. Newman on Blast going to charge up here. They find Miko. The stun's there as well. Don't have enough damage, though, from UA with that feathered airstrike copy.
What I really liked about that was, other than a great start there by Blacklist International forcing Miko back, Miko didn't expend the flicker. Much needed ability if you are the Kufra to hold on to that. And now we're going to see here Omega. They don't need to commit their roamer onto this turtle. Ryzen can stay back, maybe poke and watch out. Try to peek, but it looks like, let's see if we can steal it.
Ryzen going in. A little bit too late, though. Wise able to secure the first turtle of the game. Ryzen just going to go back to the body here. So, first objective secured here pretty easily by Blacklist International.
And it begs to be said, 3 minutes in, no casualties. Omega not crossing the threshold quite yet. The gold lane.
Nobody's fallen yet, so even gold. First turtle going to Blacklist though, so they're gonna have a slight advantage in terms of shields, but in terms of farm, they're pretty even.
Yeah, you need to build that passive up for that Alice once you're around the minions. when they go down, get those
Orbs.
call them bloods.
The blood.
The blood.
Blood
Get those
orbs.
down. The
Blood orbs, yeah.
exactly. And now looking at the items, you see there the gap between the two gold laners here. 500 might not seem a lot, but this early on with how much damage Keller has done to the energy shields, it's big.
Oh, Storm gonna bob and weave with the wings.
Oh.
Can't get away.
What was you doing,
Players that can
Storm?
find the connection from Yue, and they're gonna be fine just like that, finding the first kill of the game.
Great patience by you as the Valentina with the feathered airstrike, really waiting to see where Stone.
This man's really pulling out a tank Alice jungle.
Secure the kill there onto Stone.
Insane.
And with that, again, it's clear that Ryzen is behind, right? So he just built his corrosion scythe. Not to say that he would have won that engagement if he had the corrosion scythe. He needed Stone there. He needed to coordinate that much, much better. Oh, wait. Mid!
Oh, okay. They return the punishment, right? This time they get Yue. Ready, Jay could be in trouble.
Look at your muscles. What's your routine? Bro, I just started working out a week ago. I'm already trying to pull the guns out, you know? I just started getting back on my fitness journey. You see this, Raz? The secret is water, bro.
Similar to how Edward
This has,
reverse of his health as
48 ounces of water.
Blackness can turn
And I'm drinking like 2 or 3 of these a day. But I'm also working out as well.
call by Omega to go for that clap back.
Yeah, it's water.
Counter back the kill onto Stone in the mid.
I'm trying to get fit, man. I'm getting ready to cast the grand finals. You know, I'm trying to show up like, ha!
Second one for this game.
Gotta get my mind's right. I gotta get my body right, you know?
Jump in.
Gotta get your body right. Gotta be hydrated. Gotta be focused. Gotta be resilient. Gotta be dedicated. Gotta be motivated.
Having a joyful time
Gotta drink water.
this game. Renji
That's a commercial right there.
Just, it's come to the point wherein Renzi has pressured Renegade so much that that turret took a few hits. Look at it, it's just a third of its health. And Blacklist with the pull. Let's see if Omega's gonna come.
Why is this really pulling off this Alice jungle, though? It's kind of nuts.
Secure that one with Retribution.
I know, I need a brand deal.
They're still trying to grab Renzi.
What you doing up so late?
There's the
Past your bedtime, ain't it?
So my Venus back. They find the stun. Still looking for it. Renji there now with the split. Looking for a pullback. Can't find it. Renzio though. Joy doing
Oh, they stole the turtle, though. Okay.
but still
So Omega got the turtle to even it out. So both teams have a turtle, which means it's still a pretty freaking even game.
Crumbs of what Omega might eventually bake into a amazing DPS pizza. That's what Omega.
You training me to be an absolute monster in the gym?
Yes, but they're not there yet.
I used to be pretty ripped, bro. I'm not gonna lie. When I was in the army, I was way stronger than D's.
attempts with fights, even though that was a great position there for Renegade and Wise. You see how tanky they are.
If I was in the Navy, I would have been D's superior.
Sending him back.
What do you guys call it? Your superior officer, whatever y'all call it.
this is the thing, right? They're now it's to the point. 7 minutes in, you're trading objectives here.
D's been in just as long as I have now, though. I think 6 years, right?
Find Wise. Nice setup play there, and now Renegade gonna be the focus, right?
I've been trying to I just ran a mile the other day. My mile time is not what it used to be. I used to be able to run a mile in 6 freaking minutes, bro.
I gotta see.
6 minutes. I can't do it no more though. I'm embarrassed to say what my mile time is, but
Feel it.
Oh no.
There's no member of the faction that could have taken it away from him.
I haven't worked out in like over a year and a half, so I'm getting back into it.
Play. Wyoming Venus. It looks like he saw.
You can walk a mile.
He knows.
He knows.
He knows.
5?
Damage right now.
5 what?
Player gold rather. Keller.
5-minute mile for me right now? No, bro. I'm almost 30, bro. My mile time was 10 minutes flat.
Already having a golden staff on him. So Omega needs to watch how much damage of
It used to be 6 though.
fights.
6 to 7.
Lane, they're gonna be focusing again as we get the action back.
Oh,
Wise
5
Wise
years.
gonna be able to regen quite a bit, though.
Okay, you're almost there.
Members back.
You getting there.
Could be in trouble. Not enough damage here, though. So
My
now
bench press,
Sergio pushing them back as
the
well.
highest I've ever bench pressed was like
Barely holding on to the tier 1.
285. 285 was the highest I ever bench pressed. But in terms of what I bench now, nowhere near that. I mean, I haven't worked out in a year and a half, so
Yeah, he didn't. He
I want to say
that with Miko already low, they're
I could probably do 225.
Omega does have the damage, but they are
I'd probably do
still
225.
expecting the turnaround capability.
But not consistently. I can't do 4 sets of 10 on it.
Full info yet as to where Super Red was.
Oh, well.
I gotta
No, they don't have the information
I gotta get back in it.
that they need. Miko gonna
Is that childish weights? Get out of here. What do you bench press? He's just gonna pick a number higher than mine. It's such a cheater.
Ryzen, though, still doing some damage there. He recalls back, and still, now that this Lord is up, another org
Dang, 325?
off of that
That's
field.
impressive.
So I'm thinking Omega should
Yeah, but how much do you weigh, D's?
should take advantage.
I was doing that at 160.
No more now. But again,
I'm 5'8".
this is Renegade. It's not
How much do you weigh? How tall are you?
ball on the
Yeah, that factors into it.
Fine for now, but still fighting for space.
If you're tall and heavy, then I expect that.
Heading up top side. So another turret going.
Oh, that's impressive.
No
180.
chance to commit just yet.
That's pretty impressive.
Both teams taking it nice and slow. Renjo's pressure up top though. There's a signal.
186 feet. Okay, he's lying now.
Omega not close.
I need to ask somebody. I gotta ask somebody else. These be lying.
Marksman in the main
Oh, that's not D's who said that.
teams first. Omega need to find
You're 6 feet and 220, Raz?
to fight
I feel like y'all catfishing.
Horizon.
I'm slowly getting sold on this jungle Alice. Blood flow can be used to check bushes.
What's 300 now? 220?
I mean, honestly, they have a lot of options. to
Okay.
do pushes.
Lost over 80 pounds.
Play is dividends for them as
You
they
really 6 foot?
set up here to find
Dang, what's your secret?
That
How do I get to 6 feet?
top to push
What do I gotta do?
back. Now, they're giving the
I'm
last
short, bro.
first for
I wish I was tall.
They're gonna contest it. Feathered Airstrike gonna come down. Brandon J taking quite a bit of damage. Still alive. Retribution. Oh!
Sleeping?
It's Wise securing the Lord here. Can they capitalize on the
I'm only 5'8".
No one goes
I think
down.
one day I'll wake up and be 6 foot. Maybe it'll happen.
Now looking to take space on the map.
There's a reason they call him the king of the jungle. Wise, not only does he have a hero pool
I'm
as
training
deep
to
as
be
French,
Seaburn.
his mechanics, unquestionable.
What do you mean, Seaburn like Army Seaburn?
Playing the assassins, but when it comes to clutch moments like this, wins world
Seaburn's an army acronym.
As you're a jungler, you got one job.
It's like
Stay alive,
dealing with
stay
gases and
possible,
stuff.
Get the major objectives, and that's exactly what Alice brings to the table for Blackers International. What Wise brings to the table, and now with a Winter Truncheon as well, he could potentially also be the setup guy.
Yeah, I'm not the tallest.
Just like how they set up that kill.
I feel like I'm tall though when I walk around people.
Goal for you, but the job is
I don't really feel short too much.
his first death. Fellas, I just noticed we're 11 minutes in and we've only had 4 kills. 3 before.
Bro, don't believe me. He's 5 foot flat. Oh my gosh, stop trolling me.
But right now, I mean,
Nah, I'm 5'8".
similar fashion, the first lord of the game buys a lot. Not the game, but buys a lot here for Blacklist International. And I feel like this is the point now where they put the pedal to the metal here.
Oh, C bum. I thought you were talking about C burn. I don't know who C bum is. What's that? A dude who works out?
Find the turnaround there. Super Red now at the top of the gold chart, while it's Kelra trailing behind by almost 2,000 gold. How quickly the story of this game changed. Earlier, Omega in control. Now it's Blacklist in the zone.
Maybe I should have ate more vegetables when I was growing up. I could have been taller. Taller than my dad though.
Damage is there.
Guess that's something.
He falls in the jungle.
Taller than my mom too.
Chance to use split screen.
That was a lot.
Look him up.
That's the DPS pizza you were talking about.
Yep, they're slowly serving
C-bum?
it in slices, all right? I'm
Not a full
looking.
pizza.
Not yet, not yet. About 3K behind, not yet. Still out guts, right? Still out guts.
What in the world?
It's possible
Nah,
that
that's too much, bro.
but the other way
That's
around.
too much.
So, Ujavad.
That's way too much.
Ujavad.
Kind of looks gross.
Because again, this
You
was
don't want to
the
look
same
like that,
situation
D's.
from last game, right?
Yes.
The whole game, Blacklist was
He ain't
behind.
playing on phase looking like that.
Rubber banded came back like that. I'm seeing the same possible thing for Omega. They have the
It's like
they have
fit, and then there's just like
The-
gross.
the way here is
And that's
definitely to
gross.
find the right setups, right? I mean, and
Seen a picture of that dude. His ass. It looked like he doesn't even have freaking bones in his belly, near his in his stomach. There's like no rib cage. He took out some ribs to have his to be skinnier in his gut.
appear at these weird angles
Yeah.
is a headache in itself.
He can juke you. He can throw the blood flow the other way and then walk into you the other, stun you, and then DPS you. Yeah, you're right. Exactly right.
Yeah, the power.
That dude didn't even look human, bro. Like
And Omega.
you don't want to look like that.
Perfect setup for Miko. They also need to find the right timing. Because even if it looks like a great setup by Miko, is it the right time? Renzo, does he have time to get away from this?
Oh no, Renzio pops the vengeance here, but 4 members, Blacklist International Super Red unleashing one hit away.
Oh!
Touch the spear.
Yo!
Gonna be working on the Lord.
Super Red has no chill.
He secured
I was just saying I didn't like his Moscow, but that was crazy.
for a kill for
Why
the
can't D's
Lord.
do that?
They're still going, Ryzen falling. Now all my Venus focusing on it. Kelra gonna block a lot here.
Puts up the bulwark in Keller's face. Oh,
No, didn't have the dash to get closer to maximize that. I believe Kelra was
Blacklist
also
all the way.
safe. So Omega with the sacrifice of Renjo at the top side, they rushed Lord at the same time. A good call by Omega. They have a chance.
I just started drinking. Oh, you do that every day? I thought you were talking about drinking water. You talking about playing like Super Red? Bro, get you one of these though. Honestly, like, I'm one of that's horrible in like drinking the amount of water I should a day. But when you get one of these, it's so easy, bro. It's so easy. You just drink 2 a day. I don't want to go bald at an early age, so I gotta keep on top of drinking water. One day all these dreads will fall out. You know, I gotta enjoy my hair while I still have it. Oh yeah, you are right, Raz. Yeah, you definitely are right on that. You gotta stay hydrated then, right? Like you can't like you know, some people be like, oh, I'm just not gonna drink water, and their lips be all like chapped and crusty like these. Like you can't do that at all, can you? Like you gotta you have to stay hydrated, right? Freaking. What's up, Remy? Mwah! Master Rim is in the freaking building. You up late too? You must have just got out of a rank or something. Ah! The only thing is this top keeps coming on. I try and drink it, and I'm like, what's going on? Your lips are scrumptious. You better chill out. D's gonna hunt you down. That's one of the qualities D's looks for in a man. I've been watching y'all so much of these streamers live right now. Oh, okay. Who else you watching? Oh, Zane live? Trex? It ain't Rim's birthday today. Rim be lying and saying it's his birthday so he can get free diamonds from Moontown.
Oh, throwback to not just a few moments ago, but to when Blacklist International faced against TNC. Loves taking
Dang, Slick Rick.
Survival tool for him with more damage items on Valentina. It hurts more. That's why Yue is not afraid to dive into the back line of Omega. He's playing this like a fighter, assassin main.
I'm gonna have to try. I'm gonna add that one to the books.
When you expect that engage and you find a nice jump like Miko does, like truth be told, Miko is finding amazing initiations. It's just that Blacklist know exactly how to respond.
Oh no, Omega about to get wiped out. It's about to be a sweep. It's not looking good for him.
Is doing an amazing job. He's not the hitman right now. He's just like the sandbag man.
He's the get hitman.
Yeah, he's the get hitman because he is doing work here on this glue, and even if he can't find those splits he's looking for.
So Oheb and Edward taking a break.
And then the rest of Blacklist International can follow up with that. Like you mentioned with Renmar, with UA being so aggressive here, it works out so well on multiple layers.
Homie has just one death.
D's, change your name in game to Riz.
In the past 17 minutes, and he only died once.
Been a lot.
Well, right now.
Change your name in game to Glizzy. D's. Super Glizzy. Super Glizzy, bro. There you go, D's.
Oh man.
Oh man. And it's in the gold lane, bro. You perfect.
Omega, repeat it again. Even though it looks like a good setup, what you need is the near perfect setup, and that's not present.
Edward and Renegade switched. Oh, did they?
Omega to know where the other members of Blacklist are.
Give you name change, you'll do it? I'll send it to you right now. Name it Super Glizzy. Super Glizzy, right? Everybody has super in our squad, so.
Because Omega, they know the formula. They know 1 + 1 is equal to 2. But how do they get to that final step wherein the initiation results in conversion? Because so far, they failed to even get.
Glizzy, isn't it just Glizzy, right?
And Blacklist has already shown.
It's not an EY, so Yes, GLIZZY.
Focused on by the members of Omega.
At this point, Miko, I mean,
Yeah, GLIZZY.
you have to find exactly that right, perfect.
It's
moment
a
for that
slang
perfect
term for hot dog.
And I feel like in this case, it's got to be super red. But how
All right, I got you. Hold on.
You can get the super red, or maybe even UA. If you can at least take out UA, then you're in a great position for Smart Omega here. But you know, you don't want to keep running into red
Let me see.
like this.
Where's it at? Oh, gifting.
Far back, super red.
Oh yeah.
Items.
Great positioning right now by the rookie of Blacklist International. And even
far.
UA.
Do they have it anymore?
Far.
We can say that.
Super red, super far.
Rename card.
Why is it even turning off the blood oath?
You're just constantly up now. Oh!
Okay.
Miko burned his flicker!
Migo burned his flicker. Renzio, look at Oh My Venus goes in with the
I just
flicker,
sent it.
giving him blast, forcing him back here. And no one going down just yet. A lot expended. Lord now up.
And that cost Blacklist close to nothing.
Super glizzy.
He has his flicker. Renegade has his flicker. Venus can afford this, all right? And now we're about more than halfway through Blacklist because getting this Lord, they're positioned amazing.
Weezy, when you coming to California? Is that what you were trying to say, Raz?
He might be just giving space and vision for the Hanzo. We gotta find out where
Rim only came over here to collect.
on the map. There's Blacklist.
He's trying to get some skins.
So they're speeding this up a little bit more because they
What skin is this? I know you ain't giving him the Jujutsu Kaisen skin, Raz. I know Rim ain't talking you into that.
That would have been kind of a disaster here, but this should
That is crazy.
Lord secured, but Ryzen now going to go in. Can he secure?
Check it?
this?
All right, I'm gonna check it.
And it's Wise able to take that Lord. Smart Omega knowing they
Low
have
kill
to
game,
take
20
out
minutes
the
in.
Gen and get ready for the defense.
Numa got CC'd.
Yeah.
Let's see what he changed his name to.
Hail Mary play. If Omega got it, they would have.
Ah, he did it. Why'd you put the dash at the end?
Now it looks like hunker down for the defense for Lord number 3.
Why did you put the dash at the end, Dees?
And here for Blacklist. Omega, great defensive lineup. 2 inhibitor turrets. 1 at top, 1 at mid here. Blacklist, if they're gonna go for this, they might get just 1, but still be careful for the potential swing around. But the moment they get 2 and there's still a full 5-man, they can end it.
Push coming in here. Wise on the top side. They got to work with the Lord. Look at the damage.
Right.
Miracle.
There was Stone. Renzio.
Oh, okay. You did it after somebody you knew.
The top turret's going to go down here. They're holding on to 1 inhibitor turret for Smart Omega. Blacklist International.
Dees, I looked at your profile picture in game. That's definitely not you.
Renzio holding down the front line. Ryzen trying to go in. Get some vision damage off.
Uh-oh. Dees catfishing. He be one of those people trying to... Dees not even really in the Navy. Lying. Should 1v1 you, Raz? Dang, you want to lose that bad? 21 minutes. Sheesh.
I could have sworn they were gonna lose both.
Dees trolling. And Dees, this ain't Tinder.
They understand that Black is real. Black's international. This is discipline. They could have forced the push there.
Man, imagine life as a Hanzo. It must be amazing. You can just show up.
What kind of... You had a German Shepherd?
Don't even worry about
That's your dog?
going down.
I seen like 2 dogs or something like that. You got 2 German Shepherds?
Again, looking for the angle. Not going to find it, though. Also, Wise trying to put some pressure.
I saw your picture, though. I definitely...
No pick's going to happen here, though. So
My guns are a lot bigger than that, bro.
they have to do.
They forced out the goal.
I'll give you like a 6 months you can get there.
Has to count for,
6 months.
and Blacklist can take advantage of. But
My
still,
proxy messaged me.
more what you said, Rammer. I gotta say, yeah, you're right. You can even stay in your base, like literally.
Oh, no, that was yesterday.
And then go defend that turret.
Yeah, that's why Blacklist couldn't even take down that mid lane.
I wish we could all went to Vegas. I feel like Cutie would have looked like Dee's son or little brother.
Showed up, dubbed him. Yeah, he got.
Oh.
They got to take his demon form down to 0, but again.
Sh-
technically, he's not even
Okay, I'm scared to read that second one. Is that? I never heard of that type of dog.
which is probably the best place to get stunned.
I thought that was some Tagalog. You're trying to bait me into reading it and saying something inappropriate.
For the Pinnacle Ninja to refresh. We're about 20 seconds away.
Rate your photo. What photo, Raz? Your photo's a cartoon picture.
Minutes, folks. This
How am I supposed to rate that?
If Blacklist play this right, this should be the end. If Omega get it though, inevitable comeback. If they could win via 1 pickoff, 2-man pickoff, and get
Weezy, how much does it cost for one JJK skin? Come on, Rim. I just put a whole YouTube video out on it. I did the whole drawing from start to finish. It's 5K per skin. But you're looking at like 6 to 7 for your first ones. But it's 5K per skin. It evens out. I spent 20,000 diamonds to get all 4. And I didn't get a single one in the drawing. I literally had to do the tokens. But if you do the events, then you might be able to get a little bit closer to the 5K range, 4 to 5K range.
Oh my goodness.
They're expensive. It's about $100 per skin.
With a nice timely flicker, but actually it pulled Wise
It's not
off the
$50.
board.
It's
So
$600.
that's a moment for
Wait,
Smart Omega.
5,000 is $100, right?
And as well, at the cost of 0 battle spells, watch Omega. They have all of
It's
the
expensive.
battle spells.
I spent 20K to get all 4.
Ooh, is he gonna get this lore? Is it gonna be a big one?
But I've heard people, there's like a 1%, 2% chance you can get it in the drawing. But I didn't get that at all.
Barely can afford to lose one.
Yeah.
Gotta use the ultimate defense.
50 if you use the event. Okay.
Hold off on the Lord. They're gonna push Smart Omega
Yeah.
back here.
So you're looking at $100 max to get all of the skins, but about 25 per.
Miko gonna go in, looking at Renegade.
Oh no, my bad. 5K per. No. So 5K per skin. So
Both teams, the back and
between
forth.
$50 to $100. If you do the event, you can get it between
Blacklist plays
50 to
as
100.
well. They
But if you don't do the event at all and you just want to buy it, just keep drawing, then it's gonna be $100.
For the Lord, still a little skirmish happening north of the purple buff.
Oh, Ryzen. He gets quite low, has to go back to the base.
Look at my DMs.
Secured. Wise taking that one now.
Got a lot of DMs.
Just has to march it
Get a
into the base.
scram for the Tuesday thingy.
What a
What in the
game,
world?
what a series.
Gee!
It's been a great show.
Gee! I see you, Raz.
Not only as an individual,
Raz a 10.
as a team. Blacklist not giving space to Omega.
We all need a Raz in our life.
The right calls, but Blacklist
Deez, change your name to Raz.
away.
Redmar, what a sequence. Despite
I just want Xavier.
casualties, you could have sworn it was life or death for both.
To be honest.
Oh, fast
Really? I would have thought Julian. I think Julian's the best one.
Bar, mere 3 or 4 members of Blacklist.
Melissa, I feel like it's kind of basic. I like the Julian one.
technically, he's not there.
Well, who's here right now? And that's the Lord.
Why y'all all like the Xavier one?
Blacklist International would be focusing on getting this last inhibitor.
Oh, it's because you only play Xavier.
Number 4.
This is so
Yeah, I was gonna say Julian's the coolest one, but
Lord now. But the defense is
Xavier's,
strong, like you mentioned.
yeah, it'd be Julian then Xavier.
Can Smart Omega hold on
I
to
think
the
would be the best too.
lead?
Yin's is freaking trash, bro.
Work with the Lord, the charge
They could have at least changed the My Turn domain that he's in to something else.
Blacklist International will sweep.
But I did, if you want to see how the process goes, I did it on my YouTube channel, Room. I did a Jujutsu Kaisen drawing.
Snap.
But that's just a little breakdown. You're looking at about $100 per skin.
And just all at the same time, Blacklist International end the game. 26 minutes.
Well,
in,
ladies and gentlemen, Blacklist International takes down Omega.
Collected and aggressive at just the right moments. Blacklist
Cool,
eventually
calm,
found
collective, and
that
aggressive.
last Lord. Omega held on
All right,
to
ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be the end of today's live stream. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I know you see the amazing casters for the NACT spring season. We officially got offered the opportunity to be on the desk, so major shout out to Moonton for that.
end this game.
Looking forward to being able to cast alongside Eunice. She will be my dynamic duo. There are going to be votes in the future for who you guys want to see in the semifinals, so definitely kind of keep your eyes on the prize on all these amazing casters. Tune in and let us know who you want to see inside of the semifinals. I'm going to make sure I do my best to be able to earn your guys' votes as well. Me and Eunice going to be working hard on that. You've seen us in the MLSA. We also got Coach Deku. He will be casting with Trex, another MLSA staff member, and also Trex from M4. So definitely some power on the desk from all these duos. And then we got Private and Ben as well. So, and then the two amazing hosts. We got Lizbeth and also Xena Lily. So I think out of NACT, this is the strongest desk I've ever been on. I did get to cast NACT all last year, but this year there's a lot more in terms of like actual power talent. I think this is a very strong desk. So hopefully I'll earn your guys' vote. As always, I appreciate you though. Thank you so much for tuning into week 2, day 2 of MPL Philippines season 11. As always, appreciate everybody tuning in. Tomorrow, we will be going live again, and we'll be watching day 1 because I accidentally watched day 2 instead. So we'll be watching day 1, and then after that, we're gonna jump into day 3 on Tuesday. Oh no, actually we got MLSA on Tuesday, so it'll be an interesting schedule. Speaking of schedules, guys, I will have a schedule posted here soon, and I'll be posting on every stream as well. So, because I know we kind of live stream on multiple different platforms. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube for this channel, then we're on MLSA. So, and I'm gonna have a schedule here soon for you guys to be able to tune in. That way, I know some people have been saying, "Where do we find you at?" And I'm like, man, we're all over the place. So, I appreciate y'all tuning in as always, and hopefully you had a great weekend. And I can't wait to see you guys on the next one. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. I'll see you guys next time. Peace and love, baby.